All right. So, welcome to the premiere of the Oracle Salon Psychic Parties. This is our first big group party. We've done quite a few of these, Jill and myself. And we originally started out with some small groups. And we thought, what if we can do a big group? You know, a bunch of people at one time. With everyone understanding that everyone may not get a reading, but just by being in the space, you can, you'll receive something from it, okay? So, you know, back in the day when Sylvia Brown and all of those big names of mediums and all that, you know, they'd be in front of these big crowds of people, and they would do readings. And they would read whoever they were drawn to. That's what we're going to do today. That's the kind of group reading this is going to be today. And there are 4 of us on the team for the Oracle Salon Psychic Parties. Myself, Jill Ecker, Lori, and Opulent, which some of you also know as Tiffany. But before we get started, I do want to say a couple of things. All participants, please keep your microphones on mute until you're called upon or asked to answer a question. Anybody that's disrupting this room will be taking you out, okay? We're moving from the room. Please, 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 when you're getting a reading, allow the reader to go ahead and finish your reading. And as we go along, you can like make notes if you have questions or anything. On the Oracle Salon Psychic Parties page, under events, there is a links for some freebies. And one of those things is a journal sheet. So if you want to take that and print it out and use that to write on, that's fine. But regular piece of paper is cool. Just write down any questions that are coming up for you. Okay. Jill, what does that mean? I saw your comments. Anyway,
you don't see the baby. Everybody stop, and it's the baby.
See the
Show
baby.
us. Well, sometimes he's on the football field, or she. We can't see. Look.
Oh, that's our. That's Carmen's baby.
Oh,
we hear him all the time on the show in the mornings.
Beautiful.
Hi, big boy.
Look at that.
Carmen, the mother of all boys, by the way. Hi, sweetheart. And number 99 is actually Carmen. She's a football player, just saying. But anyway, again, these readings are going to be done platform style. Therefore, we're going to read who we're drawn to, are guided to call upon. And it's our hope to get everyone in this evening, okay? So at first it's gonna seem like it's really kind of fast. Don't worry about it, okay? Some of you may get additional messages. We're kind of doing a round robin where we're taking turns reading people. But if some of us get something for you and you're being read by, let's say, Jill, and I get something, well, I'm gonna give it to you, okay? So please, you know, kind of check the chat and see if you're getting anything. And, you know, just kind of, you can even comment around in the chat if you like. You know, that's what it's there for, to chat, okay? I want you guys to enjoy this. This is designed to be a lot of fun, but most of all, it's designed to show us that there is evidence of life after death with our loved ones. So some of us are mediums. We give messages from loved ones. Some of us are oracle card readers. And some of us just do a whole bunch of stuff. You know, Jill gives angel names and all kind of angel juju. So sit tight, everybody. Get ready. And all of my experts, I did send in Messenger a document for you to take a peek at for the order of tonight. But and everyone, please keep in mind that although we're scheduled for 2 hours, it may go longer or shorter, okay, depending on, you know, how quickly we go through everybody. Last but not least, be open, you guys. Set the intention to be open to receiving messages yourself. You know, if you're here to get a reading. If someone doesn't want a reading, send a chat directly to me and say, I'm just here to watch. I just want to watch. And that's fine too, because just being in the energy, you're going to get something. Okay. Glory, let's see. So that's the welcome to everybody and the rules. And our reading order is going to be as follows. I am first Jill, Lori, then Opulent. Okay, so you really don't know who you're going to get read by as the initial reader. So some of you don't know all of us, and this will be a good time to get to know some of us. Okay, Lori, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Lori, please do the opening blessing and prayer, and then Opulent will come on and kind of talk about the energy of the day, because the day is some really big energy, you know, in regards to manifestation, in regards to releasing, all that good stuff. So Tiffany is going to go after Lori and tell us just a little bit about the new moon and the solar eclipse. All right, everybody good? If anybody,
Would it be okay if I called in Archangel Michael to cover us with protection and then did a grounding exercise? Would that do?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, great. All right. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if we could all start by opening our intentions for receiving. This is a time when the veil is the thinnest, so this is a beautiful time to set your intention to receive whatever it is that that's for your highest and best good that you're open to. So let's go ahead and just open our hearts and our minds and set our intentions. And as we do, we welcome Archangel Michael to come in and cover all of us with the protection of golden white light. And as you receive this protection of golden white light, allow it to surround you and protect your space and to allow you to feel safe and protected. So go ahead and breathe that in and let it surround you. And as it does, let's go ahead and do a little quick grounding exercise to get us really grounded and centered for the messages we're about to receive and to give. So take a few deep breaths and let's start by going ahead and having that golden white light surround you completely. And what we want to do is just breathe it in through your breath. So keep breathing deep and let it go from chakra to chakra down the median of your body. So let's start breathing it into our crown. So go ahead and take a deep breath and let the golden white fill in your crown chakra. And as you're exhaling, you can let out anything that's not for your highest and best good. Breathe back in and let it come into your third eye. And exhale. And again, as you continue to breathe and let it fill in, let it go to your throat chakra, to your heart chakra, to the solar plexus, to the navel sacral, and to the root. Go ahead and breathe it all the way straight through so you're filled with this protective golden white light. And as a bubble surrounds you and encircles you, go ahead and breathe that in until you're completely filled. Now, what I want you to do as you're sitting comfortably is I want you to think of 3 points, your feet and your tailbone. And from your tailbone and your 2 feet, imagine 3 beams of light shooting straight down into the earth, very deeply, deep into the earth, and let them go all the way into the earth, almost to the center, and then wrap around 3 times inside the earth, like the roots of a big old tree. Just let them dig in and wrap around. And as they wrap, do you feel that little tug? Whenever I do this exercise, I feel that little tug that anchors me to the earth. And when you feel that, you know that you're now grounded. So go ahead and breathe in and breathe out and allow yourself to feel centered and grounded And we can go ahead and thank Archangel Michael for the protection. And Roz, I give it back to you.
Hi, everybody. I'll actually go just to talk a little bit about the solar eclipse in Scorpio. So first and foremost, when you see an eclipse, a solar eclipse, this happens when the sun, the moon, and the earth is perfectly aligned. And this time around, this solar eclipse is happening in Scorpio. So some things that you can kind of see when it's happening in Scorpio, this could be some deaths and rebirths regarding like secrets, things that we need to kind of transform. I took some notes, changes to our routines. And also I feel like maybe a little, it could really be some issues or just issues with us bringing up our fears. Deepest, darkest fears is really coming out when you see the solar eclipse. That it's all about the sun. The sun highlights, it brings about that light. So with that, again, you're going to see maybe needing to listen to your intuition right now. It's going to be really key to like how you dictate situations moving forward. We definitely don't want to move too fast. We want to let things happen and then, you know, go ahead and respond after that. Also, there could be some adjustments with our work and life, our home issues. There could definitely be some upheavals, but again, it always just depends on what's going on for you. A lot of times, when I feel like I've been able to see lunar solar eclipses in my life, there's been definitely changes to my relationships. So whether that is love relationships, just friends, no longer being friends, hearing things about them. So those are some of the things that you can see within a solar eclipse. Now, how I use this solar eclipse, especially with it being a new moon. So solar eclipses happen when there is a new moon. When there's a new moon, the moon is not, you can't see it. It's within the darkness. So again, this is that time to go within that void, to be able to again transmute and try to transform anything that has been holding you back until you know, up until this point. And the last thing that I want to say regarding this, this solar eclipse in Scorpio can bring about changes with taxes, with transformation changes, and that's just to name a few. So I'll give the mic back to Rosalind. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Opulent. All right. So, Carmen said, Opulent, you said taxes. Now she's curious. That's so funny. Okay, let me check the chat right quick. Anybody have any questions before we get started? We gotta get the ball rolling. Oh my goodness. And Lori, thank you so much for the grounding, the opening blessing. Thank you. All right, so I am going to and Jill and Opulent and Laura, however you guys want to choose your folks to read. Feel free. I usually use a participants list and see who I'm the most drawn to. I usually don't ask if you have questions. I just go in and read. I only ask your permission, which we will be doing. And you know, we've set the space and we're holding the energy for all of you guys. So I hope you are very comfortable and have fun. All right. So let's see who's going to be the first one up. Let's see here. I've been drawn to Deanna. Deanna, where are you?
I am here. Is Deanna Giordano?
Put a little, I can't see your picture. I need you guys to have your mics, your screens on, but there she is. Okay. Okay, you got a picture. I'll go with that. And if you guys can, if you can actually put your screen on so we can see your face, that's cool. Just don't be naked, okay? Okay. So Deanna, you and I are going to start out together, keeping in mind that, you know, someone else may have a message for you. These are going to go by really, really quick. So, you know, I don't want anybody to feel like they're being left out or anything. Okay. We're going to be going a real fast, round robin style. All right. I personally like to do Oracle cards, and I am going to, I'm getting energy from you. I'm going to get an energy deck. And start your reading, okay? So I'm be using this deck, the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron-Reid. Do I have permission to perform this reading for you, darling?
Yes, you do. You have
And
my.
I'm sorry, y'all. I say darling and stuff. Please, I hope I'm not offending anybody.
Oh, I
I'm
love my
I'm a
aunt.
Carolina girl, huh?
You remind me of my aunt. It's okay.
All right. Okay. So here we go. I want you to just take a deep breath. We're already grounded. We're already in this beautiful energy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. So your cards have come out with the colors of, I want to say this is magenta, that pinkish, burgundy-ish in between color, lots of gold sparklies, and lots of orbs, and the color blue. Now, your first card in the past position is card number 12. Now, I know some of you probably are numerology folks and like to deal in numbers, so just check out these numbers. This one is number 12, bearing fruit. Now, this card was in the upright position, and the bearing fruit card, when it comes to the Oracle of the Seven Energies, these are all the seven chakra, the main in-body chakras of the body. And number 12 is a part of the sacral energy. Orange is the color, and this energy is water. So that's all about sexuality, intimacy, connection with other people, and so forth. This is a card. Hope you guys can see it. So I got this background on. And those are the colors of it. So if your life were a tree, you know, what type of fruit do you think it will bear? If if you were that type of tree. Envision those results of the efforts that you're putting into achieving your dreams and your desires in partnership with the divine. This is like the relationship between the external world and the internal world of your feelings and your beliefs. So can you see the way that you think, feel, and believe is reflected in the material world? There's always some type of correlation between what we see, what we expect to see, and what you intend consciously, and what you actually project out to others unconsciously. So everything is really connected. Magic flows through you from the unseen world into the world of perception. So, it's like you're this this powerful, in this powerful season right now. And this card is in the past position. Keep that in mind. And also, remember that not all ideas bear, it's going to bear some sweet fruit. Sometimes it's a little bit sour and it's a little bit bitter in the harvest, but based on your sense of your own personal narrative and your assumptions from others. So again, you're in a powerful season right now where you're particularly good at making things happen with very little effort. And remember that you birth into the world that which you pay most attention to. Okay. And what you consistently hold as your own personal truth. So they're asking you to be clear about what you intend. And, just ask yourself, can you make that type of commitment to be clear? Now, the second card is the Royal You. This card is like the most beautiful crown that you've ever seen, made out of gold with leaves on it, a beautiful golden flower. There's this beautiful purple gold energy that's like a sun that's shining behind it. Now, this is card number 16. And card number 16 is from the energy of fire. That is the third chakra, the solar plexus. And there's purples, pinks, golds, but the color that stands out the most are the golds. This card is about self-confidence, taking ownership of your own feelings and your action, and also this quiet sense of empowerment, being self-aware. Imagine yourself with this crown on, the regalness of it. And then there's this, it's about how you actually hold to your inner sense of worth, your integrity, being secure in the belief that you have a unique purpose here. Now, this card is in the present position. And remember, you're the ruler of your own mind, and you're being invited right now to consider what discipline that you need to apply to your thoughts. Are they consistent with the values and the beauty that you intend for yourself? And it's important right now to keep your focus on what is right and what is good for you as well as others. Now, there may be some challenges going on in your life right now. Please know that no matter how big or how small, they have to be met with measured responses. So if life is sending you a challenge, can you speak up? Can you set your boundaries with grace and surety? Remember, regal is the key here. Calm, intelligent leadership is what's being asked of you right now. So now's the time to lead from the heart, from your authenticity and integrity, holding your head high, knowing your worth, because that is really what the mark of a true sovereign is. And finally, in the last position is card number 46. Now, this card, I want you to imagine the ocean, and there's a boat on the ocean, and it has a small sail, and there's wind in the sail, but no one's in this boat. Underneath the water, underneath the blue water, there is a directional north, east, south, and west, that you can measure which direction you're going in. And off of the top of the sail, there, can you get that, Jill? There is a light hanging down, and at the front of the boat, there's this pelican that's sitting right at I can't remember what the name of it is, at the front of the boat, in the direction that the boat is going in. So this is the Uncharted Sea card. It's card number 46. And this is the energy of thought. This is the crown chakra. This is all about stepping out into the unknown without a map, hence this directional sign on there. There's nobody to guide the boat. There's an oar there. Nobody's holding that oar. This is about trusting in the ebb and flow. and being in the dark, yet letting curiosity lead you. Our comfort zone sometimes is exactly that. It's this safe, familiar place where you finally, kind of come to yourself. You have the sense that you don't need more than what is available. Now, however, it's just not one of those times, darling. The universe really is inviting you to step into some uncharted waters. Something is stirring about, adventure is calling you, then you may want to resist this urge because it'll involve you leaving your comfort zone. But going on this journey is essential for your well-being right now. Again, this card is in the future position. So navigating those uncharted aspects of yourself means you don't have to have a map because nobody else has been there. So how can there be? This is your journey. On this journey, you can't rely on anyone else's help, that you would typically expect from others who have been before you. This is new territory. It's yours to explore, and you're invited to be the pioneer, baby, the cartographer, the path maker, the one who draws your own map. So with all that being said, this is a day to, dive into these experiences, fully immersing yourself in the newness of it all. And, you don't know what this quote unquote sea of possibility has to offer, but stay curious. Don't judge it, don't label it, be open to it and give yourself the time and the freedom to be curious about this without limiting yourself or putting boundaries around anything. Project it based on our, what we've experienced in the past. So this feels like you're in an amazing place that's coming up, and you will never be the same once you go through these waters. So take what resonates for you and discard the rest. Did you have any questions? Did you want clarification?
I had a quick question, Rosalind. The colors you saw are actually representation of the colors of the items that I'm selling in my new business.
Are you kidding?
And it's challenging, but I feel like if I push through as you had guided me in that reading, the possibilities are almost endless because I'm sitting on thousands of dollars of profit in my office. And if I sell it, I could pay for my son's daycare and not stress about finances.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing that, Deanna. I don't think I held up the last card. And this is fading out my cards because I got my background faded, but it's that type of blue. And this was the card with the crown on it, with all the gold and stuff. Wow. So there you go.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Sit tight. Somebody else may come around to you if they get something for you, if Spirit is trying to come through for you. So just hang out with us, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jill.
No.
Oh, and by the way, Jill, go ahead and introduce yourself right quick.
Oh,
because I didn't let you guys introduce yourself. You guys, I am Rosalind, the owner of Sacred Hearts SC and the founder of the Oracle Salon Psychic Parties. But these women that I'm introducing you to are a part of my expert team. This is also their business. And we're excited to, I really do have chills right now to be here with you guys. So I've been in the business for over 20 years and I am an instructor. I do one-on-one coaching, that kind of thing. So you're in good hands today. So Jill, go ahead.
So my name is Jill Eckert. It's nice to see all of your faces. I have my business, which is Angel Guide on the Side. At the time now, I do mostly one-on-ones. I do free readings on my Facebook page on Sundays. I'm tiptoeing into teaching and mentoring. I'm moving way slower than Spirit would like, but that's just where I'm at. And I am ridiculously drawn to Lyra. If you would like a reading with me, would you unmute? You have an angel that's making me nutso.
Wow.
This angel of yours is like, and it was like interrupting like Roz when I'm trying to listen to Roz, and it's like I have to pick up my selenite. So if you can imagine this selenite spinning and then spinning around you, that's what your angel was doing for me. So hi.
Hi.
Did you have something specific that you wanted guidance on today, or do you just want your angels and guides to feed you what they got? Because this feels like a lot of excitement around you, and I feel like you're being pushed, kind of like I'm being pushed.
Just what they have to offer, to what I need to hear.
Awesome. All right, you can finally have my attention. You can stop spinning. This is also a very protective angel for you. It's so cool because it's I'm glad I had the selenite next to me because it's beautiful selenite energy that I feel too.
I have mine in my hand.
Shut up. So if you're drawn to selenite, I would imagine it's because of this angel. And I would love to know her name. What is your name? It's Bethany, the one that is spinning like a top. And the other angel that's with you that is way more gentle, quiet, and this beautiful ruby red energy is Sapphire. And what message do you have for your Lyra today? Darling one, we have equal energies of excitement and calming for you today. And always, really. You know that there are parts of your life that we are trying to help you shake up. This is not to disrupt you in any way. It's more in a way of, it's just moving like a Tasmanian devil now, like clearing the way. It is now your time. Big dramatic pause with that. And a very big squeeze to my heart. And so with that, you're sacrificing nature, as beautiful as it is. They're asking you to offer your love in ways that engage you, but don't drain you. I'm just kind of touching into, you also have ancestors that are really, really pushy, like literally pushing me. And so I definitely want to honor them and bring them forward for their absolute gratitude for you. You do beautifully, I'm going to cry, beautifully to honor them. All hands on hearts, gratitude for the honor, beautiful lineage of women. And you're doing something to keep your women together. I don't know if you're the one that's like, okay, sisters, aunties, like we need to get together, we need to stay together, we need to connect. They're telling me that you have this beautiful way of holding they're calling it holding the line. It's a lot of squeezy heart. What else do you want her to know? You have Archangel Uriel, who wants to speak to you. An angel of inspiration. I don't know if you know Uriel, of light, of I'll let him speak. Dearest child, you have always been a light in the dark. We are asking you now to also shine the light upon yourself. No longer are your needs placed on the back burner. We are asking you to step forward in your power, step forward in your light, step forward in your truth. He's showing me uncollected blessings. And so this like creator, God has these blessings for you. And so what they want you to start doing is saying more, yes, thank you. So if I somehow end up in your town and we meet at the coffee shop and I'm like, Lyra, I want to buy you a cup of coffee. And you're like, no, Jill, my treat, my treat, my treat, always my treat, my treat, my treat. Even if you only had $1 in your pocket, you'd want to treat me. Creator's saying, I'm trying to bless you. Maybe not in the ways that you're expecting, but in ways where I can show you that you are not alone. And so if Creator took this blessing and he landed it in your lap, you would be deserving of it. But what he would rather is to have these blessings come from these directions and land in your lap so that you look around and see the people he's placed in your life here for you. They are here for you. Even though you said, no, thank you. No, thank you. Creator is still pushing them just like your ancestors are still pushing me. So accepting, saying yes, any little thing that comes your way, I want you to think of it as Creator's hands, placing it in that person's hands and asking you to answer the door, say yes, and say thank you. Because I feel like there's a cue. These blessings, and I'm gonna cry. Hi, I'm Jill, I cry like a lot. These blessings even feel like they've been waiting for you to accept them. I've never felt that before. I felt like Creator and angels wanting you to be blessed, but these blessings are kind of begging you to take them. And so let it open up the floodgates for what Creator actually, like the cue. And it's like, and don't worry, you got this angel spinning around. She'll make sure everything goes where it needs to go. Okay. But please, I will say it one more time. I have never felt blessings beg to be accepted. It's so ridiculously beautiful.
Wow, it's so amazing. I'm crying too.
Okay. I mean, I'll cry alone, but I'd rather not.
Thank you so much, Jill. Wow, what a beautiful reading.
You're welcome. Open up your arms and say, yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you. I feel better now.
Oh, that was very, very, whew, that was amazing.
You're amazing. And you are so loved by your angels and guides and your ancestors. A beautiful, strong lineage of women that have your back. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me.
Oh, wow.
So beautiful. Wow. Okay. Next we have Miss Lori. And Lori, please tell everyone a little bit about yourself. A lot of the people in the room know who you are already, but for those who don't, introducing Lori. Hey, Lori.
First of all, beautiful reading so far, ladies. I'm so moved. And I can really feel the energy looking in the room and everyone's faces. I just feel so much love and energy, and I'm like drawn to everyone, just so you know. This was really hard to find one person to connect to because I connect to everybody. But to let you know, I am a psychic, a medium, a teacher, a mom, a dog mom. My little dog is sleeping here at my feet. And I teach spiritual skills and psychic skills classes. And I am currently dealing with a little touch of Bell's palsy. No big deal, but it's making my face a little bit. It looks like I'm making faces at you, and I'd rather you hear the energy than see what I look like right now. So if you'll all bear with me for that, I appreciate it. But yeah, I would love to share a message with someone I am so drawn to, and I am sorry that I'm not sure that this is your name or just your handle on here, but I'm hearing Sophie, and yet it's spelled Aofi. So I'm seeing Aofi, but I'm hearing Sophie. I don't know if there's a reason why I'm hearing Sophie with an S. Does that make sense to you? So anyway, I'm hearing your name, Aofi. Do I have your permission to read you?
I don't think she can unmute. So she is.
Yes, sorry, it's Aoife.
You say it?
Aoife.
Aoife.
It's
Aoife. I'm
Irish.
hearing, what's funny is I'm actually hearing Sophie. And that's why I wanted to say Aofi, because I was hearing Sophie. But let me go ahead, and then you said Aoife.
Aoife.
I am so drawn to your energy. Do I have your permission to read you?
Yes, I'd love to have a reading.
I want to let you know that your guides are coming through and telling me that you have a lot of worry and that you're feeling overlooked right now, that you're feeling a little alienated and overlooked, and that you're very worried. There's something on your heart, and they wanted to send you a message of love and comfort and recognition. You deserve to be recognized for all that you do and who you are. And it seems like all the small things that you do are getting overlooked, and yet they're huge when you put them together. So I don't know if that resonates with you, but they also wanted me to open it up to see if you had a question for me, because I'd love to answer it for you. That's really what I was hearing, that she has a burning question in her heart, but she needs to know how loved she is and how recognized she is. Do not think the little things you do are not adding up, because they're recognized, and they want you to know that you matter. You matter, and you're important, and that you're loved, and that you're always looked at, and you carry this worry so close to your chest. So if there's something you feel that you'd like me to answer, I would love to answer it for you.
I'm at the start of a divorce, and I don't even know if I should be going through with it or not.
Okay. And I can understand now how their message resonates, because you've done so many little things, and yet it doesn't seem like it's adding up, and you're feeling like it's the big thing that you need to do is unattainable. I'm seeing that in what you're trying to show and convey. How do you want me to read this for you? Would you like me to read? Because I feel uncomfortable giving you advice as to, you know what I mean, whether or not to proceed. But what is your question in whether or not you want to proceed? Is it about how you're being received by the other side, or how can I answer that for you?
I just want the best outcome for myself and my daughter.
Yeah.
And whatever information or whatever guide you can give me.
Are you comfortable saying your husband's first name?
Yeah, his name is Phil.
So I'm feeling that he's kind of lost at the moment, if that resonates with you. He's kind of in a different space. There's a journey that he's going through, and in the moment he's lost. And it's like you're misaligned. You're like you're two wheels and you're misaligned. What you do is not received by him, and what he does doesn't fix what it is that you need from him. You're off alignment. What I'm getting is that no matter what, there is love for your daughter, and that I see the both of you being able to put her first, which I hardly ever see, just so you know. I hardly ever see the ease at which the two of you love her and want her needs first, which is amazing. So I'm feeling that in all the crazy, because there's a lot of crazy going on, let's face it, in all that chaos and chaotic action, her needs are really being addressed, and nobody is attacking her, and nobody is putting her at risk. I think that was the fear from both sides, actually. You're both worried about the other one, and I see you both wanting her needs to be met. So I hope that resonates with you, but I feel like you're being grown-ups about your child, which is a big deal. And just know that you're being protected and looked at. And I think The thing is that somehow you started making sacrifices in the marriage and they kept up. And they built to a point where you didn't even recognize yourself anymore. So your guides are saying, regardless of the marriage, you put so much into it that right now your question is focused on the marriage. And your guides are saying, no, 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 turn it to you. Focus on your needs. You've overlooked your own needs for so long that you're not even in a grounded place to receive love from anybody. So what they're saying is, turn your attention back to you, get grounded, get like you have some immediate things that you need some immediate attention and love and things and resources. And when you fix that, when you fix what's missing in your life, you'll be in a place to receive. And if you and Phil can work out something, you'll be in a better place to allow it. Right now, you wouldn't even recognize it if he could give you what you needed because you're so hurt and so torn down and so disconnected. So what your guides are saying is that right now is a season of just focusing on Aoife and her needs and her, it's really about you. You denied and neglected yourself way too much to the point of not recognizing your own personality anymore and having a real hard time doing for yourself. So if you can balance that, you'll weather whatever comes forward. I'm actually seeing that you both have love for each other, but it's misplaced at the moment. So I don't know if that can be fixed or not. But what I do see and know and connect to is that you being able to fix what went wrong inside of you will make you be able to have the highest and best outcome regardless of what happens in the marriage. And also seeing that you're both grown-ups about your daughter is beautiful because her needs will always come first ahead of yours and ahead of his. And I think that's amazing. I hope that resonates with you.
It does. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Aoife. Thank you so much for allowing me to read you.
Thank you.
Beautiful reading, Lori. Thank you. All right. Nelson said, wow, Miss Lori. Sending you a big heart. And welcome to everyone who's come in while we were performing these readings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please keep your microphones on mute and don't interrupt our readers. Please allow them to complete the reading. And if they have a question for you, they'll ask. And as they're going, if you have something that you want to say, make note of it. So at the end, because I don't want you to miss out on anything sometimes we talk too much and we'll mess everything up because we're just going with what Spirit is telling us. And sometimes we don't even remember. So keep that in mind. Keep your mics muted until you're asked to take them off. And we're reading who we're drawn to. So right now, it's Miss Opulent, Tiffany. Please open your mic and introduce everyone to you, darling.
Hi, everybody. I am Opulent. I am an intuitive reader, an author, and I also make digital planners and journals. And I am really, really drawn to Huri E. Is that Huri? Do I have permission to do a reading for you, my love?
Sure. And my name is pronounced Hootie.
Oh, Hootie. Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness. Okay.
It's okay. It's a rolled R, so.
Okay, Hootie. Okay. Now, I have a question for you, Hootie. Now, do you have a specific question? Because if you don't, I have two options. I have a spiritual gifts type of reading. I also have, if you need just information for like right now during this lunar eclipse. I just want to know a little bit. I want to be direct and give you the answers you're looking for.
I'll take whatever is coming to you.
Okay. All right. Well, I think it's about this eclipse then, but that's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull some cards from my Oracle deck for you, Hootie. So let's see. What do Hootie need to know for her highest and greatest purpose for this solar eclipse, excuse me. Solar eclipse for Hootie. Thank you so much, Spirit. What do Hootie need to know regarding this solar eclipse? Let's see. Thank you so much. You got all the cards falling. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. All right. What does she need to know for her highest and greatest purpose for this solar eclipse? Okay. So the first thing that I'm getting, Hootie, is that I feel like there may be some extremes. I don't know if you are going through any body changes, any kind of night sweats, or like just the way you're sleeping. I don't know if you're waking up in the middle of the night or just different kinds of sleep patterns, but I feel like there is a need for you to uh, I really want to say, I don't know if this is more water, but I feel like your body is going through some sort of changes, sort of extreme. I don't know if these are hot flashes or if these are just extremes in what's happening around you, because I feel like you may be the one that's giving peace to people, because there is some extreme things that's happening around you, but it is time to take action. That's the main thing that I'm showing for this lunar eclipse, towards your soul purpose. So I feel like there may be some sort of opportunity. I really feel like, because I have this masculine card here, so I feel like with this masculine card, this is saying like, it it can feel like you may be too much in your masculine side and not allowing more of that feminine quality, not allowing more things to happen. It's almost like you're trying to make things happen opposed to just letting them happen for you. But I am showing that there is something that is blossoming. There is something that you are having some sort of aspirations about doing. It has something to do, let me see what this has to do with. What is this aspiration, spirit? Thank you so much. What is these aspirations? Okay, so I'm feeling like there is some sort of aspirations in the fact of I don't know if you are in some sort of counseling, or if you counsel, because I feel like there is some sort of position where you have to do a little bit more listening than doing. Um, or maybe that this is aspirations and you wanting to be a coach is really what I'm showing. Some sort of coaching, some sort I'm also showing during this lunar eclipse, it's going to be really, really important for you to get some laughter. It feels like almost like whatever this extreme situation, this feels like with a person, it feels like there is some sort of extreme with issues going back and forth, where you can definitely use some laughter right now in your life in terms of whatever you're going through with this person. The last thing I have is some sort of issue with a friend. Either this is a friend or a family member, where there is some sort of going back and forth, and it's asking you to maybe reach out to them. So yeah, I feel like there is a need for you to reach out to this friend or this family member, because yeah, whatever this is something extreme is really what I'm showing. um Let me see this last, let me use this last deck right here for this extreme situation. Spirit, what is this extreme situation? Thank you so much. What is this extreme situation? Okay, so whatever this is, it's just showing that there's some new vitality coming in, but it's something where you're overthinking something. There is some need for you to rest and reconsider your next actions before you make it. um yeah, and it has something to do with something extreme. This keep coming out, some sort of extreme situation. Again, it's showing that this is either with a family member or maybe a friend, but That's what I have for you. I hope that makes sense because I feel like I was all over the place, but I hope that makes sense.
Um, yeah, I mean, I feel like there's certain things that have been happening lately that feel a little extreme. I injured myself on my bicycle, and so I haven't been like working normally for like 2 weeks. So it's been causing some issues with my everything, everything. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you so much. And I give you back your energy, love.
Beautiful reading. Thank you, Opulent. Hello to anyone that's come into the room while that reading was taking place. I am currently being drawn to Ahene. Ahene, are you still in the room? Ahene, can you unmute, please?
She's actually in class. I just dropped her off.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put a mark by her name.
Yeah, she can hear
When she
you
gets
though.
out. Yeah, when she gets out, tell her to message me because
Okay, yeah, she can
some
hear
stuff
you,
is-
but she just can't participate.
okay.
Like
I
that.
wanted to be able to participate, so I'm gonna put her name down here and put a little question mark for what what order and what deck I'd already chosen for her. Okay. All right. Let's see here. And experts, if you have something you want to add at the end to anyone's reading, if spirit is coming through to you, please feel free to go ahead and speak up after the first speaker gets done. All right.
Hey, Ross.
Just give me a second. I didn't know my face was still not visible. I thought you guys could see me. Deja came in and I was talking to her, and then I was going to looking through the list, and Kiana Patterson. Is Kiana Patterson still here? If you would unmute, please. Kiana, are you there? Okay, someone just came back in. Okay. If Kiana is not available, because I see her in the room, she might be multitasking right now. So, Henny, I see your picture up. Do you want to go ahead and oh my goodness, I'm getting all these messages. Okay, I see. Who said I'm here? Who is that?
Did somebody call me?
Oh, Kiana.
Oh, Kiana.
Yeah, Kiana Patterson. And Ahene, if you're in the room, unmute. If not, I'm gonna choose somebody else.
She's in the room, but I think
I
that
can't
her
figure out
mic
how to
is,
unmute.
yeah, she had to
Am
unmute.
I unmuted?
Okay, who's that?
Can you hear me?
Who's talking? Ahene?
Can you hear me?
Who are you?
A Henny. Yes.
I got you, Ahene. All right, you guys. So, Ahene, do I have permission to
Okay.
perform this
Yeah,
reading for
because
you?
I told you I'd be coming
Wait.
about 6. Yes, you do.
You want me to do it now?
Yes, ma'am. You have permission.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Yeah, because your deck was already pre-chosen for you. The Quantum Oracle for you tonight by Sandra Ann Taylor. And I'm gonna pull you 3 cards from this deck. This deck has like 4 or 5 suits to them. And then each card has a specific word that goes with it. So just give me a moment, take a deep breath and relax. Just be in the now. Release anything that's no longer serving you for your highest and greatest good. Let's say anything you need to know. Right now, okay. Here we go. All right. So, Ahene, your first card is an energy card. This is the 8 of energy. And the card just happens to be the stuck energy card. The card shows this man sitting on an old-fashioned type truck that's stuck in some mud. I mean, it is stuck all the way up to the grill. And he's sitting on top of the truck, he's wearing boots, got his hands clasped like, what am I gonna do now? But he doesn't look really upset. And over the area, you see this beautiful rainbow with sparkles in it. So this is what the card looks like. I hope you can see it. See him sitting there, you see the rainbow, all of the orbs around him, reminding me of, excuse me, of spirit being around you. And again, this is an energy card, number 8. And okay. So basically, when we see this card, it looks like this guy's going nowhere, right? There's this, and actually this card was in the reverse position. So normally, as you looking at this stuck truck that's so deeply stuck in the mud, not going anywhere, this man is sitting on top trying to figure out how he's going to get out of it. Now, when this card is reversed, you need to be rejoicing, baby. Okay. This card is in the past position. The situation that's keeping you feeling trapped is starting to shift. Okay. Either the situation itself is going to free you, or you'll finally find the power to free yourself. And let's see, is this new transformation card? No. Okay. This is really a dynamic time for you. There may be a big upheaval with some major details that you need to work out, but make sure that you release any doubts that come up during this process. Approach any necessary changes with joy, with confidence, and with optimism in your heart. Those outer circumstances will release their hold when you choose to honor your own happiness and your own intentions as well. So it's like the sun has come up for you in life, drying up all of that mud that could possibly keep you stuck and allowing you to walk away in any direction you choose. Okay. So that was a stuck energy card. Now, your next card that is in the present position is one of the intention suits. This is card number 4 of intention. And this card is showing a woman. Every time I see this, it reminds me of the wedding dress that I wanted when I got married, but it's pink. Yes, I wanted a pink wedding dress, but it's this long flowing dress, with this long train to it. There's orbs all around the bottom of the picture, just sparkles everywhere. And then there's this palatial house or castle, whatever you want to call it. I'll show you the picture. And then there's this long walkway up to it. She's stepping up the steps. Excuse me. She's taking the steps towards going inside of this beautiful building. Oh, I said full of intention. Hold on. And this pink is what really stands out. It gives me a lot of heart energy, heart chakra energy. And this girl is not looking back. So this is the moving forward card. You see that beautiful dress. You see all the orbs at the bottom. Okay, have to let somebody. And the sky is blue. There's beautiful clouds in the sky. So as she ascends these stairs that lead up to this beautiful palace with sun shining down on it, this card is letting you know that there's some steps that you are ready to take in order to move forward towards some of your goals, excuse me. So right now, it's like now is a time for you to identify the specific tasks that are necessary to accomplish whatever it is that you desire. So you may have been on this journey for some time, but you're ready. You're ready to consider a wider perspective and try. You're really, really ready to try something new. So it's a good time right now to stop, take stock in where you are, how you got here, and which direction you want to go next. Your move forward may concern something personal, like a new diet or even mental changes. It could also be moving forward to a new job, a creative endeavor or business venture, or perhaps even a new place to live. But there's an inner energy at work here. And you're preparing to take some steps into the unknown. So plan your next move, muster up that courage, and know that you are ready to move forward and advance. And finally, we have the Two of Cycle, CYCLE. And the cycle card has it's almost like walking down a cobblestone street, and there are houses on the right, there's houses on the left, and at the end of the street, there's the ocean. This actually reminds me of maybe an Italian village or something. But anyway, these houses are of different colors. And the sun is about to go down. Let me see. Okay. This is the status quo card. Now, there may be something about this card that is really catching your eye, because this is for you. And the colors on this card are blues, yellows, and some oranges. There's no people on the streets. But anyway, again, status quo. And when we're talking about status quo, basically it's all about staying the same. So this cycle card is showing, again, the street where everything looks the same, where I see the orange, the blue, and the yellow. Across the street, there's the same exact thing. So when you get this card upright, it is an indication of a period of little change. And this card is in the future position. So it's advisable that you maintain the present energy regarding endeavors like work, relationships, or location. There is value in allowing the momentum of your life to continue as it is presently. Although the outer energy remains steady, don't lose sight of the inner work that can be percolating under the surface. The regularities of this time actually allow you to bring more balance into your thoughts, into your behaviors. This is a good time for you to meditate, read, socialize with people of like mind. Yes, I'm going to choke my son-in-law. Where was I? Let yourself focus on those activities and make them a priority. So if this card is coming up at a time when you're actually going through some significant change, it's telling you to engage in those personal activities that, that'll help you maintain as much inner balance as possible, that self-care. And remember, the center of your status quo is always, always, always your personal and divine nature. So take what resonates for you, throw out the rest. Is there anything that that you want, any card that you want a clarification on?
I'm sorry, I had to get reused to Zoom.
That's okay.
Yes. The first card.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure that I understand that one.
Mm-hmm. That
You
one
said it
basically,
was,
that was saying that you may have been kind of stuck in the past, but that energy is past.
yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
you're not the man sitting on the car. Imagine you dropping
Got
off
it.
of that, falling off the top of that car. Your car is not stuck, baby. Okay. That making
Okay.
sense?
Yes. Yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome. Anything else? Okay.
Not that I can think of.
Okay. All right. Thank you for allowing me to read for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Miss Jill.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Clark. I don't know. Hi. You bounced around. As soon as I picked you, you bounced around. Can you hear me? No. I don't know what your name is, but your handle on Zoom is Clark. Hi. There, she sees me.
Hi, Kimberly.
Is it Kimberly? Oh, you're still muted. I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Okay.
There I am. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. And what's your name?
I'm Kimberly.
Kimberly. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was really drawn to the absolute coolness of your entourage. So
Oh. Yeah.
right. Like I feel like I'm in a lounge. And I think I'm so drawn to it because usually when I'm connecting to people's angels, especially, there's usually one angel that wants my attention or that's like, hey, she needs to get a move on, or tell her this or tell her that. And your angels and guides are like, come on in, Jill, have a seat.
Yeah.
Like really digging it. So did you have a specific question that I could ask them for you, or guidance that you want something around?
I would like to hear what they have to say because I know that they are with me.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there are many,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so at times I hear chatter, but I also I don't know if you noticed, but I had my pendulum here.
Mm-hmm.
So that, yeah. So I was talking with my aunt actually a few minutes ago. So yeah, I'm curious to what come through.
Okay. So basically what they're showing me is that your energy is very much that way too. Which I love because I'm pretty high strung and anxious kind of person. And the way they're showing me that you're fun to work with because you embody before making a choice, if that makes sense. And so it almost feels like I would normally say it's trying on hats, but for you, it's how would this make me feel? This beautiful creativity that they're trying to encourage you with, because who you are is so beautiful to try things and explore. And what Claire is showing me is that you have, and we all have, but you have choices. That is all that is. Okay. Then your world opens up beautifully in this way where it's like, how do I want to feel? What do I want to explore? What do I want for my reality? And it's almost, it's this beautiful creativeness that you are, but it also is this like, sometimes I can't get the word. Like you can just blend on into it beautifully. And so with this beautiful gift that you are, they really would love you to play in it. There's zero urgency. You're not being pushed. Everyone's sitting around waiting for you to explore. Because when you do, amazing things happen. Let me just tune in here because I think somebody wants to talk. I specifically like her to know about this embodiment. It's embodiment. The way forward for you is one of a dance. And what we adore about your energy is they're showing me almost like I'm tasting. You're so cool. Like you feel your body, you taste it in your mouth. Teach me. Okay. Now I'm gonna cry again. So the way they show me this gift is to be shared. How you live in this world is how most of us don't allow ourselves to. And so the more that I really do feel like you're being guided to have people come along in this journey, encouraging others to this energy of have a seat in the lounge. You're not in a rush. Sit by me and let's feel into these decisions that you want to make. Let's feel into this impact you want to make. I feel like I want to go hang out on your couch and like have you like have me taste things and like just so I hope it resonates that you have this way of living this way, but you also have a way of helping us live this way, because Creator is saying that's it. There's no wrong, there's no right. What pick your adventure, my child. What is it that you wish to see, feel, know? There is no judgment, there is no wrong, there is no too much joy, there is no too much money, there is no too much anything. And it is not too late. Let's dance. Does any of that resonate?
Yeah, it does actually. I was jotting down my notes, but I've been going through a change, a deliberate. Oh, wonderful! I can't lose you there. A deliberate change. Can you hear me? Mm-hmm. Okay. Of how I live my life and how I go about things. We talk a lot about death and people being scared of death, and if there's a what happens with us when we transition is the word that I use. I used to say Passover, and surprisingly to a lot of people, I'm not scared of it. I always cry when I'm on a Zoom, so this is like totally not new. But what really resonates is just, it was a number of things. So when you were talking about sitting on my couch and me having you taste things, something that happens with me is that when I'm sitting with someone and I have something spiritual to share with them, I am a visualist, and I see things in ways of giving. And so when I'm giving, what it is that I'll see that I have so much abundance of fruit, gifts, life, love to show that person. I don't have to be in an intimate relationship with them in, I'll just say, the 3D realm, but there's an intimate spiritual relationship there that they're not aware of. So when I have these visuals, it's always me gifting them something, but the reason that I am emotional now is that it hurts that there are so many people that don't know how to receive it. And it's not that it's coming from me, as if I'm saying, here, take this and pat me on the back or on the shoulder because I did this for you. It's because my spirit is saying there's so much abundance out there for you, but you're choosing to fail to understand that it's for you, just as it's been for me and for the next person, the next person. So the visual that I have is, it always comes back to this one person that I know that I actually have to cut off, but for different reasons. But it's always been, I have this bowl of fruit and I'm literally sitting across the couch from him, and he's on the far end, like 100 yards away is what it feels like, but he's really not that far away. But as I see myself handing him this bowl of fruit, the fruit is starting to disappear. And then by the time it makes it to him, it's sour grapes, literally. So what's wild is that what bothers me is how people are not receptive to what is right before them and them enjoying it, and then understanding that there's so much more of it. Like, people have chosen to have roadblocks. That is a choice. You can always move them. So yeah, I think I'm kind of like doing this reading myself. I apologize. But yeah, so
we were talking, it definitely validated that you changed the way that you're moving in this life, because that's kind of how they were showing me this. As you were talking, I definitely resemble somebody who has difficulty receiving, and I'm working on it. Okay. And Lyra too, right? It's like some of us do. But the way they showed me you're not handing me fruit. You're inviting me to sit in your lounge where I can witness the abundance, and where maybe you can share that we're all worthy, right? And so
yeah,
it's some of us do have our hangups. I'm ready to drop mine. This eclipse, I'm like, you know what? Lack and saying no to blessings is on the other side of this eclipse.
right.
But the ease that they're showing me, you sharing your knowledge and your taste for life, is beautiful. So invite me to your lounge. I want to come to your lounge.
So yeah, you just touched on something else. Is I've been working on manifesting, or I've been manifesting today, and in the physical world, I guess my home is a part of that manifestation. So what they're telling me through you is basically what I had in the back of my head. It's like, okay, I know that I manifest things fairly easily. Is this going to happen? I've gotten the words that it's not for me to worry about. It's already done. It's already been pulled down from the vortex. It's already done. And that's what I affirm. And that's it. So this has been a confirmation for me. So I appreciate you, Jill. And I appreciate you allowing them to you to speak.
She gone. Okay. I think she left. Or she got popped out, but that was good timing. We're just gonna drop the mic on that one. Or is Roz gone? Oh, there she is.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Okay. All right, Steffi. Great. All right. And we now go to Lori.
Hello, beautiful readings, by the way. Gorgeous. I love the energy in this room, in this party. I wanted to ask Adriana if I could read her.
Yes, thank you.
I've been drawn to your energy this whole time and wanted to ask, do I have your permission to read whatever comes through for you?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Let me tell you what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is to reflect back to you that you come through with such hopeful, trusting, manifesting, beautiful energy that you're a survivor. You are a survivor. You are, yeah, I'm trying to read my notes because it kept coming through to me. You have, you've overcome. And I'm just connecting to what a survivor you are, that you've overcome, that you manifest because you always see the possibility. Even when you're struggling, you don't look at the struggle. You look beyond the struggle. You don't let that capture where you're at and drown you, because you would drown if you got caught in all the things you survived, but you haven't. You go above it. You float with hope, and you go up above all the struggle and you survive. And your energy is so beautiful, just so you know. It just comes through and radiates and shines. I'm also getting something from you. Does that, I mean, obviously I'm saying these things, does that resonate? But the thing about the struggle, I'm really keying in on, there have been some very dire life and death struggles that you've been through and you survived. I just wanted to acknowledge that. Does that make sense?
Yes, very much.
Okay. And I also wanted to let you know that I am feeling someone around you that you've lost. I kind of feel like you were here hoping to hear from them. And I wanted to know if I had your permission to try to connect a message for you.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
I could feel that. I hope you don't mind. I don't really do platform reads where I just let whoever comes in come in. I do feel your spirit coming through, your relative coming through, or your, the loved one coming through. But I would like to ask specifically who it is you'd like to connect to, your relationship.
My brother.
Okay. Can you say his first name for me?
Hector.
Hector. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just getting the biggest, most generous, loving soul just poured into me. And I'm feeling all this love. This is a loving, gregarious, smiling, beautiful energy. Oh my gosh. Talk about bringing me to tears. Thanks so much.
Yes.
Oh, this is someone who truly loved life, maybe too much, He loved life big. I'm getting the word big too, but I'm also feeling his energy. Yeah, this is someone who truly loved deeply. Is this a younger brother?
No, older.
All right.
My big brother.
I'm sorry.
My big brother.
Okay.
He was older.
The reason I'm asking is I'm kind of hesitant to connect. I connect a little slowly. I try to read a little bit around it and then I connect. I'll never tell you that they're saying something until they tell me, but I'm connecting to how he passed. And I'm feeling like this is interesting because normally I feel either they passed from disease or from accident or some form of, I feel like it was kind of, interestingly enough, it does feel like it was an illness, but on top of it, there was an accident too. Does that make sense to you? It feels like a combination of both, that he passed, there was an illness going on, but he passed from maybe an accident during that time, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So let me connect with Hector. All right. So you have, do you have 4 children in your family? You, Hector, and was there 2 other children growing up?
No.
Or is that his nieces and nephews? There are other children he's showing me. I'm seeing 4.
Okay, well, yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
They're not in the family, but I wish they were.
Well, I'm just seeing that he's really big on family, but he's showing me 4. There's 4 like people that and it's like he did treat siblings like they were children because he had that kind of protective, I'll look out for you, but he was also really cool and chill. And he's showing me like a car. So I don't know if it was, I feel like he got a new car, got everyone in. I'm seeing 4 kids in the car. It's almost like him and then 3 others, and he would take them for a ride. And this is his big thing. He enjoyed, for some reason, he's showing me a car, something he really enjoyed doing, like going on trips, taking people in the car. That was a big deal to him. I don't know if he was a motor guy, but he's just showing me the car and saying, I love car rides. We go cruising. That's kind of our thing, you know?
Yeah.
And with music on and in the car is what he's showing me. Big deal. And that was like, if anyone had a problem, okay, let's go take a ride, you know? He's also showing me that there was some disconnect in the family. Like there was a lot of struggle and disconnect, and that he tried. He's not really talking as much to me as showing me pictures, but he's showing me images that show he tried to keep everyone together. He tried to play peacemaker. He tried. There feels like maybe with a parent that there was some disrupt, and he tried. He's saying he really tried to hold the family together, but it was beyond him, that wasn't something he could do. And he's kind of apologetic about it. Like he almost took it on himself that he should have been able to do more, you know? But he's saying he couldn't, like he tried. I'm asking if there's any messages for you. I mean, there's so much love in his heart for everybody in his life that obviously it's coming through how proud he is of you and how much he loves you. It's just beaming out of him. I feel like when he smiles, it's almost like beams of light come out of his eyes. It's just so much love in him. Did you have any questions for him?
No, I just want to know if I'm doing things okay.
That's what his energy, what he's showing me. Again, I'm not getting words from him, but energy. He was showing me that before you asked it, that you're doubting yourself, and he's showing you, I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. He's showing me already. It's like he anticipated you were asking, am I okay? Am I doing things right? And you did look to him for approval. And he was like one of your biggest cheerleaders. Like he would always tell you, he's like, what I'm getting from him is, what have I always told you? That you're good, that you're doing good, that you worry too much. Like he says, you're the worrier. Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to ask of him? And then I'll ask if he has any parting messages for you.
No, I just want to keep hearing about him.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'm going to ask if he has any parting messages for you, anything you should know. He's talking about relationships. I hope that's okay. Um, it must be something he said to you in life, because he's kind of, now I'm getting the words, kind of like, as I've always told you, sort of, that nobody's ever going to be good enough for you. But just letting you know that you deserve the best, and that in relationships, it's like to make sure you're receiving, that you're such a kind and loving giver, to make sure you're balanced and receiving, that you deserve everything. And he's kind of showing me too, the thing that I read in you, that there's a struggle and that you've had a really hard struggle to overcome. And he's proud of you and who you are, and how you seem to move with grace even through the struggle that you've had. The one thing that he's showing me, he's showing, like when I was saying the children, the children, he has a child, correct? Like,
Yes, one.
did he
Yes.
have 2 children? Was it 2 that he's showing me?
It
So
was
he's
just
showing
one.
me a boy and a girl. Sorry.
I'm the girl. I'm 4 years younger than he is.
Okay.
And I was
Okay.
always his firstborn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just asking to send his love to the family, and
Okay.
saying that he watches over. He also says that you see birds coming in weird places, like birds will fly in and do weird things.
Yes.
He's like, that's me. Just know when a bird comes, it's me saying I love you. Because he's saying that you sometimes will see birds and go, how did that bird get in here? Or how did that bird get there? He's saying that that's him. The weird, strange birds in odd places, that's him just saying, I'm always with you, and that I love you. So that's his message to you. I hope that resonates.
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you so very much. His energy, yes. Music and cars, that's him.
Yeah.
And protection.
And loud. Not soft music, nice and loud.
Yeah. For all the neighborhood to hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
And loving. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. Okay, I think that goes back either to Roz or to Tiffany.
Tiffany, please. That was a beautiful reading, Lauren.
No problem. I've been over here just jotting, and I've been looking because I've been attracted to so many, but I'm going to go with Tiffany. Tiff.
Hi.
Oh my goodness, this is your face for me, okay?
Oh,
Yes. Do I have permission to read you, my love?
yes, you do. Thank
Do
you.
you have a question?
I don't. I think I just want to know what Spirit is telling you.
Okay. Now, the first thing when I looked at your face, I heard Rihanna, Diamonds in the Sky, right? So I heard that song while, and then I saw 6 stars around you, and the number 4 is being connected to you in some way. So I wanted to give you that. So let's see what Spirit has for you, Tiff.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome, my love. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What do Tiffany need to know for her highest and greatest purpose to make power moves? Power moves for Tiff. Okay, so the first thing I have, Tiff, and I'm definitely going to clarify, and I feel like I need to pull you a hip hop queen oracle while I'm at it. But I feel like right now you're in a stage of needing to make decisions. Either also this could be a really, really good time, especially during this new moon, for you to like really daydream of things that you want to do with yourself, and visualize and see yourself doing it, being it, all of that. But right now it's time for you to make some decisions. Let's see what we have with this hip hop queen. Cinderella girl, it's time for you. I don't know if you transitioning from like a different job or just transit. Like this is my transition card for either like you transitioning into a different position, maybe going from working a 9 to 5 to doing something on your own. But or also podcast, because as you can see, she got her little earphones. So this could be in the music or the online, any of that, but I feel like you're in this transition period, and that's probably why you need to make this decision. But moving forward, Tiff, it's going to be really important for you to start receiving. You are a giver by nature, so your spirit team is definitely wanting you to receive. I got Megan Thee Stallion, okay. So I'm saying, like, if feels like you need to take pride in yourself. Like take pride in the things that you are doing, because you're definitely okay. I got left eye at the bottom of the deck. That to me lets me know that this is your spirit team, and this is that vision. This is that same as the decisions and daydreams. So again, it's going to be really important for you to like really like visualize exactly what you want to do. But right now, my love, you're feeling alone. You feel like you need in your soul tribe. Just know your soul tribe is coming in. Know that. But yeah, I just think I got Rhapsody. So Rhapsody is telling me you need to tell yourself some hard truths. So whether some people with you, they can't go with you, you know what I'm saying? You ever heard that saying, I can do bad by my damn self? That's where I'm hearing like you could do bad all by yourself. Like it's a difference between being lonely and alone. I want you to look at that like you are alone, but you're not lonely. Right now, I'm starting to feel like I got dreams can come true. So let me just clarify this: dreams can come true. I feel like maybe you even want to, because I got so weedy, honey. So I feel like maybe this can definitely speak to, I don't know if you are into fashion or anything like that, but I feel like this is maybe more so looking at yourself, putting more into you, switching up your hair color, doing something different, because I'm hearing that status quo with my ear. She doing the same thing all the time, all the time. They need you to switch it up, my dear, okay? And then the last message that I have is, especially with this reaching out alone or you feeling alone, it's time for you to reach out, bridge the gap. There's so many people out there that want to help you, that, you know, got your best interest at heart. But if you not speaking, closed mouths don't get fed. So that's what they say. Closed mouths don't get fed. Tell her to speak out, speak up. And I'm just going to clarify this last reach out card for you, my love. I got Beyonce, okay? So I feel like you guys, it's so much love with you. People love you, just for your spirit. You'll be so surprised if you just call that person like, listen, I need your help. They be like, all right, Tiff, you need me right now? How about now? So just reach out, because there's definitely some people that want to help you. And I hope that helps you, my dear. Thank you so much for letting me read you, and I give you back your beautiful energy.
Thank you so much. Yes, there is some things that I've been thinking about. I was telling Roz, but I was telling my dad as well. I'm like, I have to develop some type of business for myself so I can stay home, be with the baby, and grow her up and stuff like that. And but yes, I do have to switch it up. I want to get back to my old self, kind of into my new self, where I used to dress up and stuff, because so much stuff happened. And I'm just trying to get back spiritually and just succeed, excel, and so yes, it was a great reading. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, love.
Beautiful. All right. That was so beautiful. I love that Queens of Hip Hop deck. You tear it up, Opulent. Thank you. That was a treat for me too. I have goosebumps. Okay. Let me try Kiana again. Kiana Patterson, are you in the room? Are you able to unmute?
I'm here.
Oh, shoot, where?
Hey,
Let me
Miss
find you.
Rosalind, how are you?
Okay, you're not showing your face, are you?
Oh, not at the moment.
Okay. Now, I don't even see you. Are you listed on the? Yes, there you are. Okay. Are you ready? For some reason, you came back up again because I called you earlier. And is this Kiana Patterson?
Yes.
Okay.
But it was of course it was. It was probably when I ran downstairs to get my tacos.
Okay.
My bad.
Tacos sound real
I
good
ran
about
downstairs to get food that was being delivered.
Okay.
It's
All
Taco
right.
Tuesday. I'm sorry.
You're cutting out a little bit, so if you can get someplace that's a little bit stable. Did you get your food and settle in yet, Kiana? I just want to be sure you can hear me.
That better? Is that better?
That's a little bit better.
Can you hear me?
Oh, baby. Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay. So what I was gonna say, I need you 2, 3, 4. This is, give me a number between 1 and 6. And as I was sitting here waiting for our turn to come up, waiting for Opulent to get finished with that beautiful reading with Tiff, I kept hearing angelic abundance. So that's what I was drawn to. And if you're saying something right now, I can't hear you. So you can type into the chat room if you can find it, a number between 1 and 6. And we're going to choose
5.
Okay, 5. And I think this is one of the transformation. It could be a meditation, it could be a transformation card. But we're going with the energy and well-being card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 6 of them. Okay, and this card is from the Angelic Abundance deck, which I pull out periodically. And because we're going through this beautiful new moon energy, solar eclipse energy, we're going to go with the Angelic Abundance deck by Angela McGurk. So anyway, you have received, and one of the archangels that is a part of this deck, there's 6 suits. So the suit that you received is the energy and wellness suit with Angel Mumiah, Mumiah. So I'm going to give to you this healing information that has come up for you. Red energy for root chakra and strong foundation. Now, ruby red, and let's bust out laughing because you and I always talk about the color red. We love us some red, right? I'm still looking for the picture of that red dress. But anyway, ruby red is a color that brings confidence, stability, and security. It helps blood circulation, empowers the strength of the body and the limbs. The symbol that your angels are asking you to focus on for the root chakra is Archangel Camiel's ruby red cube. Just imagine a 3-dimensional red cube, okay? Breathe in deep breaths of golden energy, breathing out negative emotions until you feel filled with angelic light and the breath of life. Invoke Camiel and any other angels that you choose, asking for ruby red light to flow into your root chakra, filling you with rich, glowing energy. Feel the light flowing on, in, and around that root chakra, and the process beginning to strengthen your very foundation of life. And you can also visualize this cube chakra symbol glowing a bright red light. So while you do that, will the light to flow throughout your body, expanding your feeling of well-being and vitality. The more you can do this, the more effective it'll be. Breathe out the ruby light, sending this color throughout your whole aura. Signifying to the universe, hey universe, take notes, because you're full of energy and ready for action. So just remember to send thanks and love to all of the angels that were involved in assisting you with this healing. And let me grab the other deck. So you're the first one to come up with the healing tonight. And I put my deck in this cigar box. Okay. Here it is. Okay. I don't know if you have a business or not, but I was being told to, or guided to, the angels in your biz deck. Is that okay? This is one of the few decks for entrepreneurs, or people who help other people run businesses. Okay, so I'm going to go with pull you 3 cards, past, present, and future, from this deck. All right. Okay. You got a healing card again. So if this is the Kiana I know, I hope you're feeling better. So your first card, huh?
I said much better.
Wonderful. Yeah, this is one of my clubhouse peeps, just so y'all know. Okay, so this deck has 4 different suits in it. Okay. Wait a minute. Everybody please mute. I was getting some interference. Okay. The different suits are the clarity suit, the abundance suit, the purpose suit, and then the 4th one is the attracting soulmate client suit. Well, your first card is under the clarity suit, and this card is the healing card. It is time for you to schedule some healing work. This may be in the past position. This is in the past position, so you may have already done something, but I'm feeling this is more inclined towards some energy work to get your energy back up to par, because we're going through so many different energies, and this is the beginning of another eclipse. So we're going through all these different energies, and our bodies can sometimes take a beating. But anyway, schedule some healing work. Now, they're saying this is a serious, hard stop, drop, and get this done. I don't care if you visit a sauna, you take a spa day, you take an hour-long massage or some energy healing session, Reiki perhaps. It's like your system has really been overloaded and possibly even underloved. Because sometimes we work so hard, we don't pay attention to what our bodies are telling us. So there's something going on underneath the surface that your angels wanted you to know. And they wanted you to be aware of it. And, you can't do that alone or by just continuing to work harder. So it's time to stop and listen to that call, because if you continue to ignore it, then we all know what happens. Again, this is in the past position. You're thrown on your back, you're out, the call gets louder, and you may be out of work for, long periods of time. So anyway, it's pay now or pay later, okay? And they're just making this really, really clear. And then a small investment of a day off is going to pay off so big for you. Just wait and see. So there's someone in heaven watching over you, and they can hear all of your prayers, both spoken aloud and those silent ones. So think of this card, think of this healing card as a gift to have someone else take care of you for a change. Okay. Next, you have the celebration card, card number 17. You got sevens everywhere. The first card was 7. This card is number 17. This is the celebration card. And with the celebration card, this is in the suit of abundance. Share your spark. Every single little micro win that you get needs to be celebrated, because that's going to breed more of that good juju, right? More things happening, more things to be excited about. When you celebrate with deep gratitude in your heart, the universe will give you more to celebrate. So right now, this is in the present position. So it feels like you're in a perfect spot to just literally shout your wins from the rooftop. Your energy has gotten better. As a matter of fact, it's good presently. Use these wins to attract your soulmate clients. They'll be attracted to you like a moth to a flame. Okay. So treat yourself to something special and act like it's your birthday. This is definitely time for you to celebrate. And finally, card number 25, again with the 7s. Okay. This I believe this is in the abundance. It is in the abundance suit. And this is the wealth card. In the future position, you are surrounded by abundance. And this card came to you because you're surrounded by abundance. You know, even if you can't even see it, you might not be able to see it yet. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to feel it. Feel that within your being. Thank you, Avina. Take care. Abundance and wealth. Just remember that these things are not outside of you. They're within, all around you. Money is energy, and so are you. All of us. We're all energy, made of the same things. And you deserve to receive some higher levels of prosperity. Did I just lose her? I think I did.
I'm here.
Okay, there she is. Okay. All right. You just moved around a little bit. So you deserve to receive some higher levels of prosperity. So what you're being asked to do is to set a clear goal of exactly how much money that you wish to align with and by when. Now, you may have already been doing this, but there's something in particular they're urging you to do this with. You know what it is. Put your order into the universe, and now just allow it in. And here's a mantra for you. I'm ready to let higher levels of wealth in now. So take what resonates for you, Steph, and Kiana, I'm sorry, and discard the rest. Did you have any questions?
No, it's
I can't hear you. You can type it into the chat.
I'm not gonna say that I'm surprised, 'cause you're always on point. But I think the timing is always the thing that kind of just leaves you. Okay.
All right. So there you go, beautiful. And I'm glad you're feeling better, by the way. All right. Miss Jill.
Tacos.
Huh? What'd you say? Yeah, tacos, right?
Those tacos are so good.
And Kimberly had like that bowl of fruit, even though it was imaginary. I was like, dude, I'll take some fruit. Cynthia, hi. Hi. There
Hey,
she-
Jill.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So I was drawn to you. It's funny because I look around all the time and I literally saw angels and ancestors and guides like coming around to hold you up. And so I'm like, well what's the meaning? Like, why? And the message that I'm feeling with that is that they want you to relax. Don't have to try so hard. Don't have to be strong for every fucking buddy. Now, you know, I cry, I feel like bawling. Okay? Just because we're strong does not mean that we have to be, or that we are supposed to be, or that we are meant to be, or that we're being asked to be. Yeah, we're strong, but we can also pass a torch. We can also let somebody else take care of something. For you, they're giving me like the number 5. There are 5 things that Cynthia does for everybody all the time. And there are 5 beautiful people who are ready to pick up that torch and let you enjoy your time. And it's as simple as if you're the one that always does the dishes after the big meal, and then your niece is ready to start handling that. It's not just big things, it's little things too. But they're making me feel tired. And your creator does not want you tired of giving or receiving. He wants you invigorated by the giving and invigorated by the receiving, where your glow and your joy holds your energy, not your muscles and your bones and your will. And your ancestors and angels are like, yeah, if you could like do that, we could let go too, and we could help you with other stuff, because you're not the only one. Because they really do feel if they could hold you for a little bit, maybe you can feel a minute. And they're showing me that moments, or maybe it's long moments, where you go to sleep, but before you fall asleep, where it's like the thoughts and the body and it's like, okay, I'm here and I'm ready to sleep. And I don't feel like I can't sleep, but I feel like even that takes me some freaking time, because I have to let go, let go, let go,
Yeah.
let go. Makes me tired just telling you. I resemble a lot of what I'm telling you, so there's no, but there's also no prize, and there's no trophy. And so if I'm here relaxed, allowing other people to do what they're supposed to, not doing all of the things for everybody, showing love with my loving support, my beautiful advice, my love, instead of all my hard work, and you being you, and we both die right now, go up to creator, and creator's like, Jill, I'm so glad to see you. Cynthia, I'm so glad you're here. And you're like, all right, Susie Sunshine Pony here. Up there, did you see what I had to hold? Did you see all of my effort to hold the people I love? And your creator says, I did. It's our choice.
Yeah.
And we are not meant to live sacrificial love. We are supposed to love in the way where our love is responded by theirs and we all feel uplifted. And so there is no way but to decide daily, what can I pass along? What can I put down? Where can I find some freedom in my life? Because you lose your identity when we just are an empty love, right? We just give and give and give. And it's like, well, what happens is when we're low, we look around, who the fuck is going to do that for me? And then it really hurts because we're not going to ask for their help, are we?
Yeah,
we're going to wait.
Absolutely not.
Guess what? Nobody's showing up because we taught them we don't need them. And you have people that would love to feel needed by you. And you're denying them that. It's just like denying a blessing.
Yeah.
And so be open to what can I put down? What can I share? Who can help me with what? Because there is no trophy. Your joy is now. Your life is now. And you have beautiful people who are using your energy. Why? Because you've just given it away. They're not assholes. They're not. Right? They're not.
Yeah.
And so what if we all did this together? What if I give this to you and let you do it? What if I gave you Thanksgiving, even though it's always been mine? And I'll bring a pie. And let's try it on. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to try it on. But daily, that your angels, guides, everybody, and I can also feel your loved ones' higher selves begging you to share the weight of the world, share the stuff to do, share your love and your light, and teach them how to do it your way. Give some of the recipes up. I feel like, you know, let them screw it up and taste and say, oh, a little more salt, a little more water. But you're sharing who you are instead of trying to hold up everybody. And everybody wants their life shared with you. They all want you, not what you do. Sorry if I got really sassy, really in your face, but I feel like the message has been waiting to like come splat you. And sorry.
No need to apologize at all, because I had that epiphany myself about 2 weeks ago. My dad passed right before the pandemic, and we weren't able to scatter his ashes because of the pandemic. So 2 weeks ago, my brother, my stepmom, and I went to go scatter the ashes. My stepmom had just had spine surgery, so she couldn't walk. My brother, he's a really, really big dude, so he couldn't go out onto the dock where we were spreading the ashes of water. So I'm just like, fuck, who the fuck made me the strong one? You know what I mean? They had all these little urns, and they're just like, I'm not touching him. So I was the one to put, I was the one to put everybody, you know, put him in the urns. I was the one that, you know, went to the end of the dock and, like, you know, spread his ashes. And like, who the fuck made me the strong one? You know, what? When did this happen? Or what? How did I not see that before?
The reason it's
coming. And then I spent the next 4 days crying.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Because of that.
You were his favorite.
Pardon me?
You're his favorite, your dad?
I know.
So, I mean, he's like, tell her. Like, and who else should be doing it? In that moment, he's claiming it.
I know.
Claiming
I know.
it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Daddy's girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Thank
if
you.
it helps you to know, I'm working on that too. And we do it every day. And that's
I do it every day, all day.
It's okay. We're here to do that.
Yeah.
So fun.
Awesome reading. Did she mention your recipes? I know she didn't.
And I don't know if she even knows that I'm a pastry chef. I don't even know if Jill knows that. Do you, Jill?
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking it when the stuff was coming up. And I have seen your creations and I have seen them be enjoyed. And maybe a little bit of, oh, did you want to?
Oh, she was even mean about it.
So if you want to share a recipe.
'Tis the season, the holidays are coming up, so.
It'd be nice to Cynthia, let me tell you, because she has the yumminess, the total yumminess. That was a beautiful reading, Jill. Thank you.
Thank you, Jill, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, Miss Laurie, you ready?
Oh, no.
I am. And if you're going to be sharing recipes, can I say, please drop it in the chat? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and see. I'm going to ask if I can read Miss Deja. Deja, do I have your permission to read you?
Yes, you have my permission.
Okay. Do you want to come back on camera? I know I'm not, but you don't have to. I'm just asking if you wanted to. Okay. Hi, Deja. And do I have your permission to read whatever comes through for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I was drawn to your energy. I actually am drawn to your energy for several reasons, but I know you are related to or know people who are in this room. So I'm going to let you ask me if you have a focus or a question that you wanted me to answer for you.
No questions. I mean, whatever you got. I'm.
So do I have your permission to let you know whatever it is that comes through for me?
Sure.
There are a couple of things I'm connected to with you right now. I'm connected to that. I see kind of like three energies running through you. I feel like there's Deja's way. There's the way that you want things. There's Deja's way of doing things, and there's a way that things happen. And I feel like you get real creative with the way things happen. It's like you don't do things a traditional way. So there's a way to do it where you just do it, and you'll always do it your own way and have your own agenda. That's why I said, are you sure you want me to tell you what I'm seeing? But what I'm feeling like is that it's almost like an insult to you to just do things the way they're supposed to be done. You want to do them in your own way, and you make things more difficult for yourself. Does that resonate?
Yeah, that resonates.
Okay. What I see is that it doesn't have to do with needs. It's not about getting your needs met. That's not what it is. But there is some like desire or the need is for you to be in control. There's a control issue where you don't like being told what to do, and you don't do things other people's way, but it comes from having that on you earlier in life, having that put upon you, always having to do things someone else's way. And I feel like as a young adult, you're now needing to do things in your own way in order for you to kind of fix or to kind of reconcile that pain or that disconnect. And it may appear to other people to be frivolous or to be stubborn. Like, why is Deja so stubborn? Why can't she just do it the way I'm asking her to do it? But I think it really comes from a need of correcting or fixing a previous relationship energy from childhood where you weren't allowed to express or to be free to do things the way that you needed to. And it's in a way allowing yourself to kind of grow up and learn about yourself in your own way. But it might appear to other people to be stubbornness or not laziness, but more like just not wanting to cooperate. But that's not where it's coming from. Does that resonate with you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I know. And you know what's funny? It sounds like a really light thing to say, but I'm reading this as really core and key to some relationship issues you're currently having. Like, this is really key to you getting along with people. Is there's this issue of why doesn't she just, and I see it in more than just relationships, just in general, in life. Like, you don't make things easy on yourself, but there's a reason for it. I think there's a point at which you can just own your energy and be like, you know what? I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. And I don't need to prove it to myself anymore, because you're still trying to correct what someone else said about you as you were younger. You're still trying to prove them wrong. You don't have anything to prove, Deja, not a thing. Just own it. And I think that will really help you reconcile being able to comply with what other people want and not feeling oppressed, not feeling run over. Does that resonate?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. So also I was getting an energy of someone passed. Do you have somebody who passed away that you wanted a message from? I was for a couple of rounds, I've been getting somebody, I would say like at a parent level. So it could be an aunt, a parent. It may even be a young grandparent or a grandparent that passed young, but that's the kind of energy that was coming through.
I mean, I've had a couple people, but I mean, whoever comes through it.
Well, that's why I'm asking you was there someone you would like to get a message from? If not, I can do a message from your higher self.
Yeah, I'd rather the message from my higher self.
Okay. And I have your permission to connect with whatever comes through for your highest and best good?
Yes.
If you're uncomfortable looking in the camera, you can put your picture back up because I'm like staring into your forehead. Okay.
I'm just shy.
Me too. I get you. All right. And I'm not one to, like I said, I'm not one to make someone do something I won't. Okay. So what I'm connecting to from your higher self, say your first name for me for the energy.
Deja.
Okay. I'll tell you what I'm getting. I feel like I've said some things that may have hit like some sensitive spots. I feel your energy holding back a little bit. And I get that, which is why I asked if you wanted to lead and tell me what you wanted me to tell you. So I'm just checking with you. Are you comfortable with whatever she comes through with?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
Okay. What I'm getting is that I'm actually getting just so you know, I have to do the disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm nothing. I'm just a psychic. I'm connecting to some energy. She is telling me about your thyroid. I don't know if there's a thyroid issue that you're aware of, but she's talking about your thyroid levels or your thyroid. Does that resonate for you at all?
Not really. Only I haven't been to the doctor recently, so I'm not really sure.
Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. So So what I was saying is that she's telling me something about thyroid levels or thyroid energy, and it has to do with energy. So she's talking about your energy levels, how lately it feels like you're being blocked energetically when you try to do things, and she's relating it to the thyroid. Now that could be, again, I'm not saying there's anything medically wrong with your thyroid, but she's pointing to that kind of energy and that kind of where the levels are low. So it's like hormonal. There is a hormonal or some kind of level that's sort of holding you back or making it feel like it's harder for you to get things done. So if you're finding that you're having low energy, or if you're finding that your energy is dipping, that's something to look into. So just that's a warning. Then she's just connecting it to the thyroid. So if you're having an energy issue, she's saying you are, but only you know for sure what's happening. Your higher self is talking about, check your thyroid. Just make sure that you know where your levels are at, or make sure you've checked your thyroid. So there's that. She's also talking about career and about a shift. So something that like you're not doing now what you're going to be doing, but there is something that you will be even having to, it's almost like a big, huge shift or change that you're going to be doing something completely different from what you're doing now, that there's a career ahead of you that has to do with almost like your own name or your own brand. And it's something that she's encouraging you and saying that you've thought about, or that you have wanted to do, and that you can definitely succeed at. You just need to follow through with planning it. And that's what where it's always came back to, that you have these ideas, but you don't follow through with them because you haven't gathered all the components for it yet. So she's talking about that. She's also talking about, again, kind of reflecting back on relationships and issues with other people, and how you are enough. You just need to have faith in yourself. And that sometimes you come across looking like you are more, that you rely, or that you think more of yourself as a way to compensate for having doubts. And she's telling you not to doubt yourself. You don't need to have doubts. And it kind of, that's something where it comes off like an imbalance. So it looks like you're saying, well, I know best, but in fact, it comes from a place of doubting yourself and needing to almost compensate. And she's telling you, you do know best. If you relied on it, it could have a more gentle energy, and you don't have to doubt yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So did you have any questions either for your higher self or for me that I could answer for you?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay, and I'm aware that you have people in the room, so thank you for allowing me to read you.
No problem. Thank you for the reading.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
All right, it's my turn.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right, where is she? Indira, where is she? Are you here? Hi, love. Do I have permission to give you a reading, my love?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. I was like up because you was on my screen, then you was going. I was going to choose. Where did she go? Oh, she left too. Okay. All right, I got you. All right. Let's see. What do Indira need to know for her highest and greatest purpose, spirit? Thank you so much for this beautiful space. Thank you, Roz. I'm loving this. Thank you so much. Okay. What do Indira need to know for her highest and greatest purpose? To make power moves. Power moves for Indira. Let's see, my love. What does she need to know Okay, so first thing I got is moving away. Let's see, let's clarify this situation. Looks like moving into a different direction. I'm going to clarify with the Hip Hop Queen Oracle deck. Up, gangsta boo. So I got confidence, my love. So I feel like spirit, and let me see under the you got transition as well. So I feel like this is a situation, or there may be a situation where you are needing to move forward with confidence in who you are. And you might not know every single thing that you need during this transition, but you just got to have confidence in yourself and your spirit team. I also have coming together. So let's see what's coming together, Indira. What's coming together for Indira spirit? Thank you so much. Peace. So it feels like this could be like maybe a I don't know if this is a parent-child situation, or if this is like an older man, younger woman situation where you are looking for peace, because there is a situation where there may not be some sort of connectivity. It's something is not connecting within this unionship, but I do feel like there is some peace coming your way, or something will be coming together with this connection. I also have balance, my love. So when I see this, this is either telling me like you need to balance more of your feminine energy and allowing things and not trying to control things that you cannot control. But I'm going to clarify this with the hip hop queen. Balance up in the pride. So I already got Gangsta Boo with the confidence, and I got Megan Thee Stallion just like Tiff got with pride. So I feel like it's more so maybe with that, maybe it's more of a masculine thing. Maybe it's more of the pride, that solar plexus energy that needs to be worked on a little bit more for you, Indira. I also got the 10. This 10 is almost like the 10 of no. This is flow. No, this one is flow. So this is saying go with the flow, my love. I feel like this is maybe an emotional situation, but it's still waters. As you can see, his hand is in there and it's making a little small ripple. So I feel like spirit is wanting you to go with the flow, and I'm going to clarify this flow. Thank you so much. Power. Oh, sister soldier, girl, speak what you need to speak. Stand for something or fall for everything is what I just heard. So I feel like, again, there is maybe something where you're not saying exactly what you need to say. You may be forcing your words. And it's like, honey, go with the flow. Go with the flow of your energy, of your emotions. Go with your heart. His hand is on his heart, and his hand is on that emotion. So I feel like definitely going with the flow. And the last thing I have is challenging times. So it feels like right now you may be in challenging times, but what's going to help you is Mia X. You know, a lot of these females here that I pull in these, they're in male dominated rap industries. So I feel like with Mia X, she's saying have strength, love. It's almost like this strength card. So yeah, all right. And I got the brat underneath for the bottom of the deck. So that's telling me, my love, that during this challenging times, you're going to need to buck. You're going to need to rebel against the status quo. And also, like, just during this challenging times, just know that you have the strength to move forward in whatever that this is. This is a 5. So anytime I see fives are about changes, especially with this solar eclipse. So there's definitely some sort of fast change that's coming in that you may be actually rebelling against. But spirit is wanting you to just stay strong and just know that this too shall pass. And this last thing I wanted to give you, was Nikki D order. So this is about like just things coming to order, divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. We do not want to try to force anything to happen. Again, that's why I believe you got this flow, going with the flow, not going against the grain. So I definitely hope that that helps you. If it don't apply, let it fly. But I hope that helps you, my love.
It absolutely applied. Thank you so much, Opulent. I
You're
appreciate
very
it.
welcome, love.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sitting here kind of laughing because Indira, I guess Spirit was going to make sure one way or another you got rid because you were on my list next. So there. All right, so let's see here. There is someone, I think I left someone's name off. I'm being pulled towards Wendy. Bye, Tiff. And Jill is left, so we're gonna keep going and get as many as we can before we sign off. And I think Lori has an appointment that's coming up because we are at the bottom of our second hour. It is now 7:35 p.m. And those of you that want to stay, please continue to hang out, okay? It's Wendy. Oh, there you are, Wendy. Hey, Wendy.
Yes, how are you?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Great, thank you.
Good. Do I have permission to perform a reading for you?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, let's see. Hi, Ashley. Okay. Do you have a preference at this point? Because I am getting the angels in your biz right now. Over and under Connecticut. If you'd rather something else, go ahead and speak now or forever hold your peace. But
Heck no, get those angels in my biz. Let's go.
I see what your angels have for you. So I had to turn around to grab this deck again. Didn't have a lot of fun with this deck. Sometimes you'll get some information you haven't even been thinking about in regards to business. Which better have my candy. Thank you, Clark. I like that. I like that. All right, Wendy. Let me just put all right. So again, I'd already explained that these angels in your biz cards are for entrepreneurs and people who have jobs. Apply it however you will, because when you hear the message, you'll know what resonates for you or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 2 cards from the angels in your biz, and I'm getting that you need one of those from one of the original decks, original Doreen Virtue decks. And I'm telling you, when I show y'all my cards, don't laugh because they are really worn out, but that just shows how much they're loved. So just give me one moment. You can just think about your question. All right, so let's go. This deck is my very first deck that my son Roswell helped me to choose. The Healing with the Angels. See how old it is. So if you give me a number between 1 and 12, Wendy, I'll pull you a card from the Healing with the Angels Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue.
3.
3. Okay. Ideas and inspiration fell out for you, as well as self-acceptance. You know what that means. It's just plain and simple. But hold on, let me get card number 3. I just wanted to mention what fell out in the meantime. Okay, and this will be the card that you get last. Okay. So here we go. Wow. Girl, you packing the numbers tonight, okay? So, from the Angels in Your Biz deck, the first card that you got is a master number 22, okay? This particular one, I think it's under the abundance, let's see which. It's under the abundance suit, okay? And the network card is all about connecting with others. And you're being asked to take some deep breaths right now in this moment. And they're telling you, this card is about networking, connecting with others, and actually, you're doing a great job, because this card actually came out reversed, because normally I'd be like, I've been cooped up too long. It's time to get out from behind the computer, talk to some other humans. You have been doing the damn thing with your networking and having different events and going to events and participating in different things. So great job for you and connecting with others. Continue to follow your heart. Don't be afraid to invest in that network that you're in, because you need to remember that you're the sum of the people that you spend the most time with. And you deserve some incredible friendships and relationships. All right. Let's see here. Your next, as a matter of fact, it feels like you're getting an upgrade on your networking tribe. Some more people are going to be added. That'll be good for you. Okay. And the next card is another master number, card number 44. Now, card number 44 is all about visibility. Okay. It's safe for me to be me. Don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to be Wendy, because the people are out there waiting for just what you have to offer, Wendy. This card is in the present position. It's like you've done this wonderful job of tapping into what your big vision is. You're doing what you love. So it's time now to allow the world to see you in all of your glory. You know, what's on your mind? Do you have these ideas? And I think I mentioned to you the cards that, the 2 cards that fell out. One of them has to do with how you're actually feeling. So your angels are here to help you release any limiting beliefs around being judged as a light worker, not just this lifetime, but past lifetimes as well. So it's time to let go of your doubts and your worries. And there's so many people who are praying for you right now, Wendy. Get over yourself, show up for those who are out there struggling without your guidance. And your mantra from this particular deck, you beautiful entrepreneur, is, it is safe to be unapologetically Wendy, me. Nothing added to me would make me any greater. Nothing taken away would make me any less. I am pure forever. And finally, from my old deck, you got my favorite card in the deck. And this card is showing an angel sitting in the dark with what appears to be another being right on the tip of her finger. Light is shining down. She has these beautiful wings. There's colors of blue and some blue greens. But this is the miracles card. I want you to soak that in. It's so beautiful. I love this card. So it's like miracles are occurring around you, and they're actually, you're being asked to take notice of this. Take notice of all of these things that are happening, and you're going to experience even more miracles. Now, this card is like the angel's way of saying to you, can you guys mute, please? Okay, I'm just listening. Be open to allowing source to help you resolve any challenges that are in the way right now, because you know, anything that's going to surprise you. You know, open the door to miracles when you actually open that door when you become willing to surrender fears. You know what those fears are that hold you back, even as you work on them. Every now and then they pop up. It's okay. Continue to work on them. Give those fears over to source, and allow yourself that much. Sorry, Ashley. Visualize your angels carrying away any issues that you're dealing with, as well as feel yourself actually being supported by source's wisdom and creativity. And so as you relax into the source, you're being assured that blessings are surrounding you right now. Be open to a miracle coming your way. And I was feeling so much energy as I was doing your reading. So I hope this resonates for you. Take, what does, and remember to throw out the rest. Any questions, Wendy?
That was absolutely exactly what I needed to hear. 100%. I loved it so much. And I love that deck.
Me too. That's why it's so warm.
So what were the two cards that fell out? You said, was it
oh my gosh,
oh my
I
gosh,
took
hold
back
on.
then, but they were
self-acceptance and inspiration. Is that, I think that's what you said. Okay.
Self-acceptance and ideas and inspiration.
Oh,
there may
cool.
be some ideas, since we were using the angels in your biz. There may be some new things that you're cooking up for those folks up in Connecticut. Be sure to come into the room and let us know what it is.
I will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Love you, Raz. Thank you.
Love you, Wendy. Okay. Lori, it's about time for you to leave, I believe. Is Lori still here?
Actually, I'm still here.
Hold on
I can stay a little bit longer.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, babe.
Okay. The person that I am connected to for a message is Martha. Hi, Martha. Martha, do I have your permission to read for you? You want to go ahead and unmute?
Sorry, I was having trouble. Yes, you have my permission.
Wonderful, thank you. All right. And Martha, I have to tell you, can I don't normally do this, but can I tell you that I've had energy bugging me to let you know that he's here this whole time? And I'm like, well, let me ask her if she wants to connect. No. So let me tell you, I have Michael here with me. I know him by name because, and I will not call him Mike, I promise, because I have read for you before, so I'm familiar with his energy. That's the only, just letting everyone else know, that's the only reason I know his name. But Michael's been sitting with me the whole time, just wanting to come through, to send you love, to tell you that there's some messages there. So do I have your permission to give you the messages from Michael?
Yes, please.
He's been talking about holding your hand a lot lately. He's been saying that he's happy when you smile, but you drift back into like this sadness. You're afraid to be happy. And he wants to tell you, please don't be afraid to be happy. Just be happy. Like he sees you getting sad when you're happy. It's like you're almost sad that you're happy. And that's what he's telling me to tell you. Please don't be afraid to be happy. Just be happy. And he says he's been holding your hand a lot lately because he's been hanging on to you and seeing your sadness and just wanting to remind you that you don't have to remember him with sadness, that he loves you, always has, always will. He'll see you soon. And not that soon, but he'll see you again. And he just wants you to be happy and to know that it doesn't hurt him to see you happy. It makes him so like joyous to see your joy.
Okay.
He's been saying you've been struggling with feeling guilty about happiness, and he doesn't want you to do that anymore.
Okay.
Did you have any questions for him?
No, but
he's been sharing that it's been tough for you lately, and he just wanted you to remember.
And it has. And I'll just say that, yeah, I kind of known he's been with me. And, you know, when I was going to have my week with the girls.
Yes.
I almost was there. And the song that I played at his funeral came on the radio. So I knew he was telling me go and have fun. Anyway, just wanted to say that. Thank you so much, Lori. And that is exactly who I hope to hear from. So thanks.
You know, he has been sitting on my shoulder this whole time saying, call on her, call on her, call on her, call on her. It's like, okay. He gets his way, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
He definitely does not let go when he has an idea. But just letting you know that he's just saying that he's been following you, he's been with you, he's been supporting you. I'm so glad that you get the messages from him. He is also sharing with you that he just wants you to know it does not make him sad that you're happy. He knows you're struggling with that, and he wants you to let go of that struggle. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be happy, but don't feel guilty. That's what he wants you to know. All right. Thank you, Martha. Did you have any questions for me?
No, that does it, Lori. That's exactly what I needed. Thanks.
Thank you.
I got to tell you that's a strong energy because the Spirit was determined to get you ready tonight too, Martha, because you were on my list next. So anyway, did we somehow go out of turn? No, Opulent.
No, Jill left.
Yeah, Jill left. Okay. It's your turn, Opulent.
Thank you. I am drawn to Adriana. Yes, Freddie.
Is that Ari? Yes, Ari was read earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm still drawn, right? Or do we want to get to people that wasn't read? Was there anybody that did not get read?
I have Narcissus, Carmen, Keho Ilani, Joan, Nelsa, Roswell, and Carmen McElhaney.
All right, I'm probably get to somebody that was, I'll get to someone that did not get read. So I will go to, is Carmen here?
Yes, Shantae.
Which one? Is two of us. I'm Carmen, Shantae, and then there's a Carmen.
And the other one is Carmen McElhaney.
And then I was gonna ask Roz if you got me on there twice because Kahoilani is my middle name, and I heard you say me twice.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Okay. Which Carmen are you going with? Carmen McElhaney, is she still in the room? Or
I was going with the Carmen with the pretty picture.
That's me. I'm here, Roz. I'm here.
Yay, Carmen. Do I have permission to read for you, my love?
You sure do. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, Spirit, what do Carmen need to know for her highest and greatest purpose? Thank you so much. Messages for Carmen. What do Carmen need to know for her highest and greatest purpose? Thank you so much, Spirit. Carmen. Okay. All right. So the first thing I have for you, Miss Carmen, is your heart chakra. I feel like maybe this is something where either love is at the heart of this, or it's just something where you can definitely benefit to kind of move that heart chakra a bit. I don't like to say block with chakras. I just feel like it's just a matter of practice or not. But I feel like there is some sort of discovery, some sort of heart discovery that you have yet to make. And Spirit is definitely saying that there is some guidance for you to discover something new. There is something new regarding love or use of that heart chakra, right? I'm also getting that Spirit is wanting you to trust your innate innocence. Like, trust who you are. I don't know if you like kind of question who you are, and just questioning like just your purity. Like, you definitely, yeah, because I clarified that with honoring the past. I feel like it's more so you second guess yourself. And Spirit is wanting you to like have confidence in exactly who you are, and in the innocence that you have. There is also some sort of situation, maybe this emotional situation with this heart chakra that has to do with family. I feel like there may be like either some emotional situation, something emotional happening, but your guides is definitely helping you manifest. So maybe this is something new that's manifesting within your family, is really what I'm feeling. There is some sort of emotional new situation that's manifesting within your family. Just be open to whatever gifts that come out of it, because I feel like there's some sort of gifts that's coming out of it with your family. I also have that the angels is wanting you to reward yourself, do something for yourself, make some time for yourself. Yeah. I have courage. So this is saying that there is some sort of path, some unknown path that you may be afraid to walk down, but it's rewarding for you. So going down this unknown road is definitely some miracles, but you're adding these dark thoughts. You're injecting these dark thoughts that have no place in this new place that you're trying to manifest. Like, leave those dark thoughts, those nagging. Yeah, just tell them to shut up and have several seats. Tell them Opulent says shut up, please. Because they ain't no way right now, okay?
All right.
And the last message that I have is, I don't know if there is some sort of celebration, some sort of wedding, or I feel like there is something to be celebrated with some sort of family or some sort of colleagues. This could be like work family, but I feel like there is some sort of event that may be coming up. But also I feel like maybe it's just time for you to get out with your friends. I don't know if it's the fact that you're like, well, I don't have it, or I don't have money, because I feel like there's a lack consciousness mentality that's connected with you having fun and going out with your friends. But I feel like there is Spirit is wanting you to commit to more fun, my love. Last thing I have for you is start some sort of sacred space. Hopefully you have a space in your home where nobody can kind of penetrate, like all of the weight of the world can kind of melt away. Spirit is definitely saying it's time for some sort of sacred space, whether that is some sort of park you go to where you could just hear yourself think. Because I'm hearing a lot of overthinking. Water would definitely help you. Whether that's being by an ocean or just, I feel like this heart chakra is definitely letting me know it has something to do with your emotions and the nagging thoughts, the consciousness that you're getting out of it. Roz has, if you've already signed up, Roz has a journal on her website. So I would definitely say, please go ahead. It's a free download. Download that self-love journal, and that'll definitely help. So I hope that helps you, my love. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back your beautiful energy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh. It's the top of the hour and there's only just a small handful left. Can't believe it, you guys. And I hope that you all have enjoyed this. We didn't even mention again about the additional parties. Go back to the Oracle Salon Psychic Parties events page and take a look at the upcoming events that we're having. Now, these are not free. Tonight was free just to give you guys a taste of the experts that were participating. And I think Deja just posted in the chat. Check out your chat for the link to get your freebies. We have a couple of freebies out there. But we're having something on Halloween, October 31st. You know, that's a day of magic. And we've come up with, you know, some themes to go along with this, magic and manifestation. On the 1st, we're bringing in the archangels, the angels. You know, do you know who the hell your spirit team is? Not all of us know that. Some of you that follow me, you know who your spirit team is, but you can always get to know them. And then on the 2nd of November, all about our ancestors. So we're kind of doing these in theme. See which one that you're drawn to, and make sure that you join us, because again, we're in for some serious energies coming up. And also there is a lunar eclipse that's also coming up. So we want to take advantage of all this good juju. As we release, we're preparing to plant some new seeds to start to manifest in our near future. So that said, let's see, where is Carmen? My Hawaiian baby. Is she still here?
I'm here.
Hey. You guys, I know it's getting late. I really, really appreciate your patience in this moment. I see we got Ashley, Tiana, Roswell, and I think that's it. So after me, Lori, if you can do one more, but it might be time for you to sign off, so I don't know. But anyway, I have Carmen. So Carmen, do I have permission to perform a reading for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, darling. Wow. 8:02. Okay. So Lori, if you're gonna be in for a minute, think about who you're being drawn to so we can get to snapping. All right. Carmen, I always see such these earthy type decks when it comes to you. So that's what we're going with. And I also, just for giggles, I'm going to pull you a card, if I can find it, from my Goddess Guidance deck. I love using that deck with you. All right. Okay, 2 cards from the Earth Magic deck by Colette Baron Reed. Whoops, there you go. And the other deck is the Goddess Guidance deck. I used to love me some Doreen Virtue, y'all. So anyway, like I said, Carmen, when I wrote your name down, I was just saying, you know, very earthy. You know, it's like symbolic of being grounded. Because I was going to your energy. Did I ask for your permission yet? Do I have your permission?
Yes, ma'am, you did, and I'll grant it again.
It's been a long day, you guys. All right. Give me a number between 1 and 13.
7.
Okay. All right, now 7 is from the Goddess Guidance deck. Too many fell out right here. Sure, one of these is gonna come back. You said 7?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I got you. All right. Okay. All right. So I have your card from the Guidance Oracle. And here we go. First and foremost, take a breath. Just shit right now. Take a nice deep breath. This card has is showing a forest. So the main theme of this is forest, and you know how plants help us to help to clean the air. They're so good for us. And you're being told right now to just breathe. And as I look at your cards, your colors overall are green for healing and blue, but the blue is like a coolness. I ain't getting that Pele energy right now. I'm getting cool, baby. Maybe even lightning. Okay. So anyway, you got the forest card in the past position. And okay, forest. Okay, so let's just take a look at this card. And I hope it's not too close. But anyway, as we make our way across this meadow, going into the thicker parts of the forest, there's this subtle shift in the sensations in the body. Something that might initially be barely even perceived, but soon it's undeniable. You really, really feel it. So it's nearly impossible not to take deeper breaths. The richness of the forest oxygen that's given so freely and generously from the trees, the standing ones, by the way, given by the trees to us, is this natural exchange for the carbon dioxide that we're releasing every time we exhale. So even further, the animals of the forest participate in this exchange as well. And what is one of the most miraculous and remarkable collaborations between plants and animals that serve to help each other live and to thrive. So the ratio of this oxygen carbon dioxide exchange has been in balance for millennia, but it's been changing so dramatically in the last several years as that, the carbon monoxide levels are rising and so on and so forth. Yet there are many parts of the world where we can still enjoy the refreshing and revitalizing effects of spending an afternoon enjoying the sights, sounds, and smells of a walk in the forest. And through prayer and action, they're telling you that you can express your gratitude to these tree beings for the many gifts that they've given, not the least of which is contributing to the very air that we breathe. So things are different after that walk in the forest. And your next card, this is the iceberg card. And the key word here is submerged, because you can have icebergs and see these large things of ice above the water, but you don't know what the hell is going on underneath, right? So the colors here, of course, is with snow is involved. It's white and this icy blue. because a lot of times up to 90% of an iceberg's body is underneath the surface, really submerged and right in the bosom of grandmother ocean. Now, grandmother allows considerable freedom for these big children of hers, preventing them to move about as they want, or as dictated by the currents and their own momentum. But having broken off from a glacier or an ice shelf, they float along the sea, much to the detriment of vessels that are attempting to, traverse these passageways. So most of us have heard these stories of these ill-fated ships and how they've had these tragic encounters with these, what we're going to call ice mountains. Now, although the topmost portion of an iceberg can easily be seen, there's still this massive amount up under the water that can be really, really difficult to detect. And that, which means unseen, can actually fool us and perhaps even be more dangerous and damaging. You can see the stuff on the surface, but there's something underneath that sometimes we don't always get to see. So whatever you suppress or deny and attempt to keep out of conscious awareness, it's going to show up someplace, somehow. It's going to show up. All right. Don't ignore this. So, that's like the shadow aspect of so many of us. At one time, you put them out of your consciousness for a good reason, but they still kind of remain because they contain some shame, maybe a little bit of guilt. But sometimes those submerged aspects of yourself are projected onto others. They're projected onto others so that they mirror those denied or suppressed parts of you. And you may even harshly judge these characteristics when they're actually shown. So now is a good time, and this is in the present position, to allow these elements to surface, embrace them, do the work. These may make up some sort of self-expression, a secret dream that you want to accomplish, or even uglier aspects that are difficult to acknowledge or even accept. So whatever that you have submerged deep inside, this is your opportunity to really pay attention to those things, okay? And just welcome them to the family, because you are that family, all right? And finally, here's the rest of the green and blue. This card shows a goddess. There's water movement, rainbows, lightning, just so much power in this card. This is Ishel. The Aztec, some of the Aztec pyramids are in the background. There's lush green, beautiful flowers, exotic flowers. But Ishel represents the medicine woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. So your message from Ishel is that try to remember that commanding power is not the same as demanding it. When we demand something, that's from a childlike place, like having a tantrum or something like that, based upon fear that what you want will be withheld from you. So commanding, on the other hand, is based on the sure and steady knowledge you're a part of great spirits, grace, and wisdom. So it's like you're a lightning rod, and take a look at this lightning in the background, so much power being yielded. So simply connect to the power through clarity of your thought process. Don't waver. Don't waver when you're trying to make a decision. Also connect to an even bigger source and allow it to amplify your natural power. So in this way, you're a steady conductor of the infinite source, and from the infinite, it's from the infinite and to the infinite. So in other words, it's all spirit. It's around you, it's through you, and in whomever you're healing, actually, because this card is really, this medicine woman card is like, you are a true healer. And with the other green, it's a feeling that you're being healed as well. So the situation or a loved one that you may be concerned about is being healed. So honor your personal healing abilities, your healing knowledge, and either start or continue the healing practice that you've been doing. So take what resonates for you, Carmen, and throw out the rest. Do you have any questions?
No, but that was right on point with the cards that I had pulled for myself, which kind of fell in line with Opulence reading for the other Carmen too. Look, when you said something about spirit, oh shoot, where you go?
Yeah, it's not gonna show up. What card is that?
Surrender to spirit. Surrender your attachments to results. Surrender obsessive thinking, negative thinking. Surrender frustration and fear of intimacy. And you pretty much all of that between you and Opulent. I was like, oh my gosh, all right, let me hold back my tears real quick.
All that, Carmen. I'm glad that resonates for you, darling.
Yes,
okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Lori, are you still here? Do you have time for one more?
Yep, I'm here. I think we have Joan, Ashley, and Tiana.
Joan, Tiana. Yeah, because I think Tiana left and came back, so I put her name back on the list. And there's Ashley, Tiana, and Joan. So
we're all gonna do one more.
Yeah.
Who are you drawn to, Roz? For your next one.
Actually, it was Tiana.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask Opulent, Tiff, are you drawn to either Joan or Ashley? I'm gonna let you choose. Because I'm equally drawn to all three.
Yeah, you know what?
That was a hard one.
Yeah, I kind of wrote their names down. So whichever one, spirit is going to give what spirit's going to give. Right. So whichever you do, Lori, is fine.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick on Joan. I would love to read you, Joan. Do I have your permission to read for you?
What's that?
Is Joan still here?
No, Joan fell out again.
Okay, in that case, my next was Ashley. Ashley, do I have your permission to read for you, or are you just here to listen? Because I'm happy to read for you.
Hi, friend. If you'd like to read me, I was really just here to listen and support everybody.
We love that, and you don't have to be ready if you don't want to. You actually don't. But if you would like, I'm drawn to either give you a message. I'm kind of feeling this mediumship message for you if you would like.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, and I have your permission to read for you?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm getting a message. I'm getting a message from your mother. Would that be okay for me to read her for you?
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm getting is your mom being extremely grateful that you named your daughter, that you were able to give her her name, but she's also warning you that she sees a lot of her personality in your daughter, and she doesn't know if you see it yet, but she sees a lot of her personality in there, and that she's proud of you and she loves you, and she knows that in life she had her priorities mixed up, and now a little bit she put money ahead sometimes of people, and now she's really just valuing as a spirit, as a guide, being around your children and enjoying their energy. And she's giving you a message of that you've always taken care of yourself and not relied on men. It's an interesting message because your mom did both. You know, she was smart and had money. She was able to take care of money for herself. But she's saying something that's really surprising to me. And what that is don't miss out on what people want to give you. That you do for yourself so much, you miss out on letting people take care of you and give to you. And then she tried to raise you to know how to take care of yourself and to teach you about money, because that was always important to her. But she's realizing that you learned the wrong lesson from her. You learned that you couldn't let other people help you, and that that's not what she wants for you. She wants you to take from wherever people are willing to give, because she, in her energy, she's sharing that you deserve everything. She wants you to know that she set a standard for you with men, that you're never going to be able to find that perfect person, because she kind of set that standard for you, and that you're allowed to accept love. And she wants you to not be lonely and to allow love in your life, and to let you know that every time you have a failed relationship, she knows that you're thinking what she would think, and she wants you to stop it because she's not judging you. She just loves you.
Thank you.
Did you have any questions for her?
I don't think so.
She's coming through strongly with, please don't hear my criticism, just feel my love. She knows that she was harsh on you in life, and that she set you up to think a certain way about men, and she's sorry for that. She just wants you to receive love and let go of all the standards she tried to give you about relationships. Does that resonate?
Yeah, it really does. It's hard because she was the type that like I love my mom, but she was the type that would like have one guy take her out to breakfast, and while she's out at breakfast, she had another guy doing an oil change on her car. And then she had to get back in time to go meet up with the other guy who was going to buy her friends drinks at the bar. So it was like she was always constantly like, she had so much money to herself, but she still just would take from all these men. And I'm the complete opposite. Like, I cannot allow a man to help me with like screwing in a bulb, you know?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
It's so hard because I struggle so much. And I'm sure there are men out there who would be willing to help, but I just can't do it, you know?
That's what she's telling you, that there's a difference between money and love, and she realizes that, and she's proud of you, and she doesn't want you to feel you have to live up to her standard. Just know that she loves you and she's proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ashley, thank you so much for allowing me to read you.
Thank you. Love you, friend.
Sending you some big old hugs.
Thank you.
Big hugs, Ashley. I wish I could learn the skill of having men to pay for my dinner.
He was very good at that.
It's like, don't even touch my damn light bulb. Get out of here.
Right,
But,
and change the air in my tires.
all about the energy and the balance, the yin and the yang. Sometimes it takes some of us years and years. We're old ladies by the time we learn how to receive. So that was very beautiful. Thank you, Lori. So Lori, Opulent, are you ready?
Yes, who do we have left?
We have Tiana. Actually, it's Tiana the only, oh my gosh, Tiana. And you're still here. Bless your heart. You're still hanging in there. So Tiana.
I'm here.
Hey, present. Tiana, do I have permission to give you a message from your spirit team, love?
Yes, yes, you do.
Okay. Okay, let's see. What do Tiana need to know for her highest and greatest purpose to make power moves? Power moves for Tiana. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much. What do Tiana need to know for her highest and greatest purpose? Okay, so I got the first thing that I want to talk about. All right, you got Jesus up in here, girl. Jonah Ark. Okay. All right, so the first thing that I want to say is Spirit is wanting you to show yourself love, shine your light. Like, I don't know if you've been like not willing to put yourself out there, but I feel like there is and I'm going to clarify this to see if this is business wise, but there is something that you should be sharing to other people that you are not. And the guidance, I feel like it's been coming through loud and clear. I don't know if it's something that you're afraid of, but let me just confirm. Believing in yourself. Yeah. Yeah, whatever this is, honey, the only thing that's stopping you is just you believing in yourself with bringing this out. So definitely shine your light. I got Jesus. So when Jesus come through, this is either saying like you need to forgive yourself or someone else, but this is also about that Christ consciousness as well. I'm going to clarify what Jesus is saying. Thank you so much. Inner strength. All right, so I feel like maybe this is something where you need to forgive someone that's been in your life. Because I have I believe she's a Celtic goddess, Rhiannon. And she has that, and then she has that white horse. So this white horse is all about your purity and who you are, that gentleness and who you are. You need to remember that you are a gentle soul and don't let nobody take that away from you. But I feel like there is a person that needs forgiveness. If you're not ready, that's fine as well. However, the forgiveness is more so for yourself than for that person. I feel like there is some spirit is saying you already know what you need. You just got to trust in your own innate wisdom, and which you already have. And I'm going to clarify this. I have Aphrodite at eternal love, but I also have Thoth under the bottom of the deck. So this has something to do with information, knowledge, communication. You are wise already. It's just the confidence part. If you don't believe in yourself, then you'll be fumbling in what you're trying to say. But whatever this communication is, you already got it. Like, you don't need to go back to school. Maybe that's also a thing. Like, maybe I should go take a class or go back to school. I'm showing you already got it. If anything, you need to show yourself what you're working with. I also have Serpent's Bay. So when I see Serpent's Bay, this is saying to me that you're ascending, you're moving to, okay, yeah, because I got Kali Ma, honey. So you are having some sort of a spiritual transformation. You are ascending. It can feel like you're spiraling down, but you are actually moving forward, especially with your spiritual gifts. Maybe even chakras. I don't know if you're seeing colors and things of that nature, but I'm showing like you might got some good healing in chakras. If so, maybe you should even think about doing something with chakras or colors. But I am showing something really strong for you in the chakras. And the last thing I have is Jonah Ark. Jonah Ark is all about speaking up and saying what you mean, meaning what you say, but I'm going to clarify this. Thank you so much, Spirit. Jonah Ark, Artemis, brave spirit. So this is saying be brave and what it is that you need to speak to somebody. I don't know who it is that, and then with Artemis, she has that arrow. She's not hurting nobody. That's just the focus. You are a leader. This is Capricorn vibes. You know, that Capricorn leadership vibe. So whatever this is, Spirit is wanting you to take the leadership and speaking up and saying what it is that you need to say. And it's the end of the cycle coming up. So whatever this is, you've been going through it over and over again, but now it's time for you to speak up and end this cycle once and for all. So I hope that helps you, beautiful Tiana, and I give you back your beautiful energy.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. It definitely all resonates. I do lack so much in believing in myself, especially with work and confidence and stuff like that. And that I feel like that's what's holding me back a lot in progressing. Everybody else believes in me except for myself. So definitely resonates with me.
Beautiful. That was somebody else saying something as I was speaking? Okay. All right. Beautiful reading. Opulent, very, very beautiful. I love that. So we're gonna go ahead and close out. Lori, are you still here? Lori.
I am, but it takes me a second to navigate to the speaker, but yes, I'm here.
You did an opening blessing. Can you just close us out, so everyone can, get their energy back, even those that are not even in here. This has been an awesome couple hours. Go ahead.
I just wanted to thank everybody that came out and donated, because I definitely got some cash apps. So thank y'all so much. We love you, and we hope to see you guys again, because this was fun. But this is my first time, so I was a little shaky, baby. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little shaky, baby. But I am excited and would love to do this again sometime. Much love to everyone.
Oh, you're gonna be doing this again, and I could tell that you were nervous. This was so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. And to all of you who hung out till the end, I gotta think of something awesome sauce for y'all, okay? Because look at that, I'd left somebody in the doggone waiting room. Let's see here. Let me take a screenshot of this so I have it. Hey, Bina, we were just closing out, love. And Ari, I just want to say it was such a joy to see your face. Ari is one of my biggest fans on Facebook. On Fridays, I do a live stream of free readings, and she has been comment. Never wants to show her face when we are in the private groups, but that's okay. You are absolutely so beautiful. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here, each and every one of you. This has been a pleasure. And be sure to go back, now that you've experienced what we do, be sure to go back to the Oracle Salon Psychic Parties page and book one of those group events with us, because we got some stuff coming up that's going to be really exciting. And tell some people about it. Sharing is caring. I love each and every one of you. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Tiffany. And Lori, do you want to go ahead and close out right quick?
Absolutely, I'd love to. And my thanks to everybody as well for the beautiful energy. Seriously, what we do from what we're inputting, but your input has just elevated this event to unbelievable levels. All of your wonderful ascended energy and all of your good spirit with us has really lifted this whole event. So I can't thank you all enough for what you've done and your participation. Really made this something special. Okay, so if we could all go ahead and take a couple deep cleansing breaths. And we're going to thank all of the angels and guides and spirits that came through tonight. Just all of our love and intention and thanks for coming through this thin veil and sharing with us all these wonderful, warm messages that we received. And with that thanks and gratitude, we're going to ask Archangel Michael to cover us in a protective layer of golden white light. Go ahead, take a few deep breaths. And we're going to breathe in that protective golden white light and release anything that does not belong for our best and highest good. We're going to breathe out anything that is an attachment, anything that has negative energy, anything that doesn't serve our highest and best good. So go ahead and let's take in deep breath in through our nose. Hold it and exhale. Anything that doesn't belong to us, we're releasing back into the universe, and we're sending it with love and gratitude to go to its higher good. We're going to bless and release it to its higher good for its greater good and to prosper elsewhere away from us. So if you feel any negative energy, go ahead and breathe in and exhale it and send it and bless and release it to its greater good for its higher purpose and to prosper elsewhere. And as we breathe in Archangel Michael's golden white light, we seal in all the positive energy we've received tonight. And we send blessings to the universe and our thanks for this wonderful event. Thank you.
Thank you, Lori. Thank you, everyone. And for those of you that come to the morning chat over coffee or tea, I'll see you guys in the morning. Take care, everybody. This was a great night. Thank you for helping us to make it so. Take care. Oh, Deanna, is Deanna still in here? Did Deanna leave yet? Deanna, where are you?
Question for you too.
This is a picture of the deck that I was talking about, and it's it has different ethnicities in it.
Oh, thank you.
Huh?
Thank you.
Yes. So there's also one, for some reason, you asked me about the tarot deck. I thought about it. It's called the Black Onyx, Onyxx Tarot, I think it's called. The person that produced that deck is an African-American woman. The deck is super freaking beautiful. So I don't know if you're advanced in tarot or not. I just started reading tarot cards. This card is like, come here, Rosalind, I'm gonna teach you some stuff. You can literally just look at these cards and tell a story. It's so beautiful. I've had people that I've read with these cards that, some serious stuff happened and I literally saw it in the card. So try the Light Seers Tarot and look up the Black Onyx Tarot. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, once again, saying thank you and good night to each and every one of you. And I hope you enjoyed this group session. Take care,
Roz,
everybody.
I had a quick question
Yes.
too.
Yes.
I did most of the assignment for
Yes.
the Sacred Abundance, but closer to the end, I was noticing it's like a PDF you have to fill out. Can you just like write down some of those answers and then screenshot it?
Yes,
as
baby.
an attachment?
Yeah. However
Okay.
you want to do it, for real.
Okay. And I agree, the Light Seers deck is amazing.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And somebody, I think Tiff just bought this deck too. Is Ahene still here?
Yeah.
Gracias, Ari. Ahene, when I was trying to reach you earlier, I was seeing you with these yellow flowers, like you had a Hawaiian lei around your neck or something. I don't know what that means for you. All I got was a quick flash of that. Huh?
I'm into sunflowers and yellow flowers, and yeah, I don't know what that means.
Okay, well, that was a message being sent to you from someone in spirit, and it just really flashed, and I just wanted to leave you with that. Those beautiful flowers. Somebody said you some love. All right.
Okay. All right.
Take care, everybody.
Are we going to be able to listen to this?
Yes. Who was that talking? Yes, I will do the replay. It's pretty long, so it's going to take me a while to get it uploaded, but I will send the link via the emails that you guys put down when you signed up. So and be sure to check out those freebies that we have on the website as well. I think there's some we're going to be adding from Lori as well. So grab them while you can, because I'm going to remove them, because those were specifically for you guys, and I wanted to make it easy for you to access them, but I'll be removing them in a couple of days. So get on that. All right. We got some good stuff. Evina, we got you, Evina. Don't worry about it. We need to go ahead and close out. Some of us need to spend time with our families, but I see you in the room. And if you come to my show or Lori's show or Opulent, we got you. I'm speaking for them right now, okay? As well as myself. All right. So take care, everybody. Did you have another question? Somebody else had a question. Was it Deanna?
I was asking, will the recording be available?
Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Sending you all so much love. Bye.